Wahoo! Hi, everybody! Come on in. I am Maeve. Oh, don't get big. I mean, we can get big. But, like, I am Maeve. Ahoy, McCoy. Hiya, Mata. Hiya, Apollo. Mulla Mulla, hello. How y'all doing? Well, come on in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You've been to the end of the week, everybody. I'm proud of y'all. How y'all doing? I am doing pretty good, I'll have to say. Weekend is here. I am ready. I am looking forward to vibing. You're so cold? Same. Honestly, it's freezing here in the UK. It is so frosty. Big mom. I wish my my chat would show big, like, hang on, can I do that? Hang on, let me just check that real quick. Can we, is it just... Toggle sweater? Hang on. Can I make a... There we go. Is there, is a support to have big emotes? There is no support for big emotes, sadly. Wrong command? I mean, I'll put my jacket back on in a second. It's only temporary command. Oh, there it is. It's snowing where you are, McCoy? Wait. Don't you live in, like, a super hot part of the US? Don't you live, like, somewhere, like, really warm? I do. Ah. I see. That appears to be an issue. That appears to be an issue. Why are you frozen? Hang on. Okay, you have disconnected. Turns out. Oh, wait, no, you're back. Okay, we have IP fall. Let's climb this, folks. The place like Texas getting super cold. See, like, I don't understand that. Like, how does, like... The climate's fucked, right, chat? It's snowing in Texas? Wait. Like, are people in Texas, like, even set up for snow? Global warming? Where's the warmth? Okay. I'm gonna say this now. Global warming is the average effect. The better terminology is climate change. Oh, music's so good today. Hag hands. We're gonna get some hag hands soon. And I'll be testing out a brand new camera when we start building. We're not set up for in Tennessee or in Texas or an inch of snow and ice is a closure of the entire infrastructure? Really? Jeremy, thank you for daily noms. Thank you for feeding me. We building Gundam? Yeah, we're building some Gundam. We are building some Gundam. Substation of power in Wednesday near me exploded. As a substation exploded? How does that happen? I just had to clean 6 inches of snow off my car, and I'm in Kentucky. Oh, you sweet summer children. Oh, the vibrator's not behaving today. Okay, hang on. Close that. Reopen it again. Hopefully it fixes itself. LA is on fire right now? Yeah, I saw that. I mentioned it in my Discord. If any of my viewers are in LA, you're watching this VOD, I love you. Please look after yourselves, get out, and let insurance take care of it. And if insurance does not take care of it, I mean, is there an ombudsman? Does the US have ombudsman? But yeah, no, so it's force majeure. That is essentially the act of God. An ombudsman is a government body who investigates complaints. They're essentially like mediators. Ombudsman, USA. Okay, the IRS is an ombudsman, Homeland Security is an ombudsman. EPA, okay. Well, fair enough. I'm sorry, Again, I'm kinda happy for being in the UK, sometimes. Gal? What's gal? Besides the phonetics for what sound a tiger makes? Gal? Is it gal? Yeah, I think it is gal, what sound a tigers make. Some people trying to make it look as bad as possible? Yeah. Gal is a feral lad. Hi Tay, well, come on in, hating lovely. Happy birthday again. Sorry I raided around yesterday, I got real tired. Terror, bears make it too. Gal! Apparently I make a gal, too. Gal! One of my house cats tries to do raws occasionally. They come out really whispery. Aww! Baby! Such a... Aww. I love when cats try and make sounds. Okay. Say my cat Tilly? Aw, hi Tilly. I love Tilly. I'm doing great, thank you, Tay. What are we building some Gunpla today? The kit I picked up in Japan. The single one. Lola's my roaring cat? Wait. How much of chat has cats? Also, hi Chop Chop. Welcome on in. That isn't... What's this little emote? Oh, it's a little peeker. It's a little lurko. Jesus has 3 cats. Fear Me has 2 cats. I love Duncan, Litton, and Yasmin. They're so baby. Apollo has 2. Both adopted. Aww. Cat, tell your cats I love them. From me. Tell your cats I love them. Please do. Like, oh. Precious. I love cats so much. They're just so precious and cute and sweet. Except for my little shits and Slash Me. Everything I've had is the cat experience. Oh. Oh my goodness, Chop. That wasn't even so super cute. Wait, you drew that one? Hell yeah. Is that a little Clifford? Sorry, Blifford. And Mango's the best. I love that kitty. She is forever baby, because you'll always be baby. She's so small. She's the runt of her litter. And she is as small as cats get. Well, I think she's as small as cats get. Illegally small. I'm supposed to, like, picture him in Discord. But, like, what you call it? Mango has, like, a new sister called Maple. Mango has a, like, a sister called Maple. And... Maple is like a really cute dog. But Mango has taken, Maple's monkey plushie. And, oh, Tilly's so cute. I've just seen Tilly in my Discord. Exclamation mark Discord to see Tilly. But yeah, this is Mango and Maple in my Discord. You go see chat, because you're all in the community. He's taken Mango's, sorry, he's taken away Maple's monkey plush. Oh, and Maple is like, please, Mango, give me the monkey. Ook, ook, ack, ack. Pet names being fearfully peak? It is. Slade! Hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Please rescue from a neighborhood. We literally found him in a plastic bag on the side. Point me to whoever put the cat in the bag. Point me to the cat. Point me to whoever did that. I'm gonna beat them up. I'm gonna eat them up, actually. Liz, Needlefingers, might I have toy now, please? I just want to talk? Yeah, same. I just want to... Yeah, ugh. People that I live are evil if I find out I'm choking them till their necks look like a coffee straw. In Minecraft! Remember, because this is Twitch, you have to say in Minecraft. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. But yeah, tell me over your home bases in Minecraft. I don't know, I just don't get how people can be so mean to animals. Thank you for feeding me, Slade. Gosh, this is so nice. Music-wise. I mean, you're watching vlog, you're not hearing anything new. Doomcraft? Is it still Minecraft? Wait, what's Doomcraft? Doomcraft. Oh, it is literally just Doom in Minecraft. I can't wait for work to be done so I can stop playing the new update in Marvel Rivals. Oh my god, is that today? Did that drop today? Oh, it did, it updated today. Oh, okay, I really want to play some Marvel Rivals now. Playground and Friends, thank you very much for the follow. What a name! We gotta play together whenever we can. We do. I mean, tomorrow I might do a little bit. I'll just someday, like, I want to do like some more on Discord at some point. Like, yeah, I need to like stop playing some ranked at some point because that's the way. Honestly, I should be playing some game because I want to get out of like a quick play hell. But like, yeah, impromptu community night, maybe. It might be an impromptu community night. Honestly, I just need to stop playing the game more and just like vibing in like a VC. And I mentioned it yesterday with when Stella and Vix were on. Could be doing like a like just like a watch along. Like if I can figure out how to set up a room, like a VC room, where we can just like watch a movie together, but everyone's muted, and that's the important thing because I don't want people talking over each other while they're watching a show. That'd be nice, like a little co-working space, kind of. You can also just stream past matches of other people and analyze and talk about it. Wait, can you do that? Chaos, hello, welcome on in. Thank you for stretch and hydrate. Abby said, no yapping. I did say no yapping. No yapping when we're watching the movie. Or the show. I mentioned this as well, kind of on like the same topic of watching stuff. I've mentioned that I want to do like a, I really want to do like some watch-alongs on stream, because like, I want to do like, I know there's like public Public domain movies? And, I think that'd be really fun to do. Like, yeah, no, like, I really just want to, like, do some public domain stuff. Like, some really stupid movies. Like, Gem has done, like, public domain movie nights. And I'm just checking Twitch right now. Sorry, not Twitch. YouTube. Yeah, he's done, like, House on Haunted Hill, Manos, The Hands of Fate, The Devil Bat. Yeah, that sounds fun. Horror movie nights? Oh, I'm super down for horror movie nights. All kinds of Tilly in general. Oh, baby! I love her. Hi, Tilly. Such a sweetie. And, like, I've seen people... Like, I'm not advocating for this. On... Twitch. But, like, like, I've seen people, like, stream all sorts of things on stream. Yeah, some people gonna watch cheesy horror movies. I was trying to get Abby to watch more horror. Yeah, like, more horror is great. I love horror movies now. Hell, like, 28 Years Later is coming out... Is 28 Years Later coming out, like, later this year? Like, I really want to watch that. It's, like, one of my absolute favorites. Hi, Auntie is snowing. Hi, Ghost. Look on in. Hating lovely. Look on in. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to keep yapping, but I want to get, like, a good start on this, model kit. Abby, my ideas are ideating. As in... Okay, are they not coming to fruition? Or are they coming to fruition? No funks? Some funks. Ah, God's sake, what is that? Oh, that's one of my hairs. I need some Woodstock images for this thing. Hang on. Let me just look at your thing again. What if... Okay. What if... Hear me out. Hear me out. You... Hang on. I got you covered. I got you covered, buddy. I got you covered. I have you covered. Wait, hang on. These are trial images. Never mind. Oh, this is generated? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Is that the Abby Alien? Is that my girlfriend? But he's a fae. Hi, lovely. What's going on? How you doing? I would... It's a Stellar Stella? It is a Stellar Stella. My idea, Vix, was... You get, like a picture of, like, Pine? And maybe just, like, do, like, a multiplier, or is it, like, an overlayer? And kind of, like, paint over it to, like, get it, like, the right shade? Like, is that possible? Or is that too tricky? Love you too, Stella. Abby! Some funny just happened to my brain? Ooh. What funny just happened? And apparently I'm getting small now. Oh no! I'm shrinking! I'm down here now. Isn't what it feels like to be like a 5 foot, like a 5'10" guy? "5'10" guy. 5'11" woman. Oh my gosh, have we found this one that needs to be fairy size? Hiya, Ken. Well, come on in. It rained. I don't know what word rhymes with rhymed, but... Blind. There we go. Those rhyme. Hi, Dan. Lovely. Well, come on in. Ugh. Check out Lily. Scrutiny's Abby sure she's tiny. You're scrutinying me? You gotta be scrutinying me. I scrutiny you. Jeff noises. Oh, okay. This is what I think your Jeff noises. This is what I think your Jeff noises. This is what I think your Jeff noises. That's what I think your Jeff noises. I love y'all. How y'all doing? Hands! Where? Where are they? Yeah, these are my nasty-ass hands. All cut up because I'm a working woman. Hands. Ooh. Oh, my nails are disgusting. Ew. This is what happens when you have, like, stress chats. You wish to hold him? Like... I think that's TOS, Apollo. I think that's very much TOS. Those hands have held so many jelly beans. You wanna see how many jelly beans I held? Rubes, just before Christmas. Just before Christmas, Rubes got me this thing. 700 grams jelly beans. I ate them all in like a day. I ate this entire thing of jelly beans in like a day. 36 huge flavors. Look at these flavors. Look at all these delicious flavors, chat. Those look like jelly belly beans? These are not jelly belly beans. These are jelly bean factory beans. These are like jelly belly beans. Except they're made in Ireland. And there's not a single bad flavor here. We got none of that cinnamon BS people in America seem to like. Natural colors and flavors, gluten-free, and... gelatin-free. Gelatin-free. These are vegan. These are vegan, chat. These are amazing. I'm not vegan, but honestly... Hang on, what's the ingredients? Sorry, these are not vegan. These are not vegan. Because they have shellac. Yeah, okay, these are not truly vegan. Vegetarian, but they're not vegan. Hands are aren't the beans just vegan as well? No, because again, shellac. Shellac and beeswax. Those make them non-vegan. I know there's like some exceptions to veganism. I was making a super joke about regular beans? Okay, fair enough. Hi, Yamato! Well, come on in. The bees don't need that wax? Do the bees not need that wax? And yeah, again, like, look how small this ingredients list is. Literally, it's just like... I see you in chat, knocking at the door. God, my hands are disgusting. Gross. Like, look how tiny that ingredients list is, chat. That is literally just sugar. More sugar. Fruit sugars. Acid. Fruit things. Salt. That is so good. This is why I was, like, really afraid of, like, those American candies I had, like, a few weeks ago. Wait, how many calories is this? 375 calories per 100 grams. So if I got... What's that multiplied by 22, chat? Because I had, yeah, I had a lot, apparently. Nah, but you're beautiful. Aww. You're a charmer, Apollo. I wanna... God, now I'm wanting to be like a bee. Like, now I'm wanting like a bee model. Like, I have the antenna already. Well, they're not antenna, these are lures. But... I'd look good with antenna. And I'm just gonna recalibrate the camera. Have you want endless models? I do want endless models. Like, I want to... God, this is missing Fame's frame. I want, like, Iron Mouse levels of models. Also, this is Gundam 1 building today. The Lightning Buster Gundam from, is it Freedom Freed? Yeah, Gundam Seed Freedom. Like, I want to be able to... I wish I could have fought more of them, honestly. I wish I could have fought so many more of them. Recalibrate again. Yeah, okay, Vibridge is just kind of dead today. Oh, well. Yeah. This is the gayest Gundam I have. And I've already kind of... I've done one little thing already. I've currently, like, gone in and taken the things out of the bags. I know we have a lot of runners. Oh my god, I love having this much space. Gundam, I'm like, get damn. There's no get damn here. I mean... This guy certainly has no cake. Dierke Elfman. What a terrible name. I've never seen this series, but I just thought the kit looked cool. Which is, all I really need to find out if something's cool or not. Worth getting or not. Like, honestly? Yeah, look at this posing! It's great! It's got guns, and then got big guns, and then more guns. It has a neck. Look, neck. Don't you love some neck chat? Guns and dams, even. It has DACA. It's got loads of DACA. And oh my god, we're starting with head? Lewd. How very lewd. Got that perfect grade arc 78 too. Playground, hello, welcome on in. I would love to get a perfect grade someday. Wait, no, I've had a perfect grade one time. It was a perfect grade Zaku 2, and it's such an old kit. Starting stream of head. Yes, we are starting stream of head. Ugh, the worst part of any Gunpla. The tiny stickers known to man and alien kind. I think I have some tweezers for these. I don't have some tweezers. Wait, no, hang on. Chat, be right back. Let me get the tweezers. Okay, I'm back. We have a tiny tweezers. Also, chat, I was thinking we could do something special today for this stream. Something a little bit different to what I usually do with these Gunpla streams. Because I have so much more space to be able to, like, maneuver around. We could watch a little movie. Same movie. We can have videos in the background as well. Oh my god. We've got Shazaku too? That is an old kit. Is it a good one, though? Was it fun to build? That's the important thing. That's more important than anything, right? Oh my god, I love this kit already. Look at these instructions. It tells you what sprues you need. Yeah, you know, I usually do this method anyway. I just get a few the things I need. But like, holy, that is, like, having to, like, just, instead of finding, like, the bits individually. That's A. That is C. Love it. We're gonna watch. I was thinking, see, there's so much we could watch. And, like, it'll only be a tiny, tiny little thing. You still gotta build it, Flagrant? Aw. It'll be fun. Like, it would only be small. Hang on. You don't see this tiny little square here. Potentially, as long as it fits in there. Well, I can make it fit in there. We can watch anything, really. So let me, like, what do you fancy, chat? This is the thing. We can do anything, really. Like, I know, like, I've mentioned some, like, analog horror stuff. We could watch some, like, hell, I'd be down for, like, some Sagan Hawk stuff or, like, some video essays. Like, if you can think of something good, I'll put it on in the background. Uo Labs videos? What is Uo Labs? Sell it to me. Gundam? We cannot watch Gundam on stream, sadly. Maybe our own videos? Yeah? Hang on. Like, it's only a possibility. I'm still down to just, like, yap and listen and do stuff without, like, video. Which, honestly, I do kind of prefer. Oh, wait, I had a tweezers here already. Goodbye. Aliens Funniest Home Videos? No, because my videos are cringe. This is not the box I want to go into. Oh, I've seen Eurolabs. The thing is, like, I don't do, like, react content to, other streamers. No disrespect to them, but, like, it puts me in, like, a slightly awkward spot. Because I don't say anything, like, disparaging to anyone. Does that make sense? C1, E1, E1. It's watching Japan food / live hotel videos? Ooh, that's a potential one. It's good policy to have. Again, like, there's free speech and all, but I want to build bridges, not burn them. This is why, like, music is, like, my preferred stuff. Four and five. C1. Wait, C1 4, and I put the stickers 4 and 5 on. Ah, okay. These are the world's tiniest stickers. Holy fuck. I think I'd be down for that. Wait, Vix, if you're still here, do you have, like, a recommendation for, like, horror-ish, like, adjacent con? Wait, I think Vix has told me about that specific video. Which, by the way, chat, you check out Vix Agri, and also Whip Smart McCoy. Because they're all good beans, and I don't promote people who I do not think are good beans. The world's smallest little thing. So where do these stickers go? Oh, on the front bits? Okay, this might be, like, off-camera putting them on. Because these are tiny-ass stickers. Oh, but this is so small. Scammed a good bean redeem. You did scam a good bean redeem. Which, I have... Well... You know what I mean. To be honest, it's not even a good bean redeem. It's me calling it, like, same of graces of, like, content creators I really enjoy, and I wish I could watch more of your streams, McCoy. Like, you were just so entertaining. Genuinely. Which is the right way up through this. Okay, you ain't gonna see this, but, like... I'm putting it on, I promise. Okay, hang on. That needs to be... This is so fidgety. Oh, I hate this. I hate stickers. I hate stickers. Please go on. Yes, it is going on. It's going on slowly. Also, is me being a good bean by buying Abby a good number of beans? Rubes, despite all the memes we make about you, you are an amazing bean. Like one of my oldest friends. And I'm glad to have, like, and despite the numerous accidental bannings, I'm very proud to have you on board. As part of my mod team. Also, just like as a general friend. I say as a general friend. Despite all your memes, you're still an incredible bean. Despite all my rage, I am still just a Cajun rage. You know what? I will put something on. There is a video I've been meaning to watch for a bit. Like, I've been, like, meaning to watch, some Sagan Hawk stuff recently. And I'm seeing, like, Sagan Hawk's videos are, like, this kind of stuff I, like, build up for a while. Like, I just let it, like... Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't watch for stuff as it comes live. But I have, like, some Sega Hawks videos that I still need to watch and read. Read? Just watch. Alright, what kind of means you're talking about? I mean, like... Like, I think y'all... I don't think you know Sega Hawks, Rubes, but I think you'll like Sega Hawks. And, because it'll make me small here in the corner, like an itty-bitty video. How about... Oh, hey, it's off. Yeah, let's search our newest video. Why not?
Welcome to Cyberworld. You know, some of my fondest childhood memories are playing multiplayer games. Whether that's
how does it sound, chat? Is it too loud? Too quiet?
In Roblox, or going mining with some friends in a Minecraft server, or just wandering around chat room MMOs. And every once in a while, I'll recall one of these games or find a years-old save and have a little walk down memory
Also, I
lane.
am sorry if the video is tiny, but like,
something feels
this needs to be visible.
Revisiting these so many years later.
The servers are empty.
Ever so slightly too quiet?
Despite years passing, the worlds are exactly as they were. At times, the games don't work or even exist anymore. The act of revisiting these memories from my childhood often feels less like traveling back in time and more
bring it
like
up a tiny bit,
exploring some abandoned memory or resurrecting something long dead.
In places
like, this is a chill stream between me and y'all, chat.
To feel something strange, something we can't quite place. We feel it in the absent places where players used to be, in the time that has passed since we were last here. By some mechanism we can't quite understand, we feel the ghosts of these places.
Today, I'd like to explore some of these dying,
sounds good now.
abandoned,
Glad to hear it. Yeah, let me know if I can fix things for you, chat.
Worlds, from dead Minecraft servers to lost MMOs and vacant multiplayer maps of a variety of different games, in an attempt to find and better understand.
Like, I'm always looking to improve my production quality.
Ghosts in the machine. And in this journey, we'll discover decade-old messages left by other players, moments of unexpected beauty and unexpected horror, and try to make sense of it all through some actual analysis.
Care to join me?
You gotta love it when it's like a Half-Life sound effect, right? Warning, flashing lights throughout, including this title sequence. Please? Okay, you're behaving. Fantastic. Great. Oh, this thing's not going on properly. I hate you, stickers. I mean, I love stickers in general, but collecting them? Great. Applying them to Gunpla?
In the year 1996, writer and explorer Jeff Chapman published the first issue of Infiltration, the zine about going places you're not supposed to go. Here on page 4, he coins a now ubiquitous phrase, urban exploration, a term used to describe the act of gaining access to and exploring man-made structures and environments. Abandoned buildings, storm drains, utility tunnels, a sort of interior tourism which allows the curious-minded to see all sorts of things which they're not supposed to see. While there are a myriad of reasons one might get involved
and then,
in
as the first sticker down,
hobby,
hopefully...
it's clear one of the biggest draws
we got another few stickers to go still.
A place built
in this
for
one
and
step.
once filled with people, now empty. This feeling has been described as a kind of melancholy, nostalgia, or even unease. Dubbed canopsia by the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, this also seems to be the driving force behind the perhaps kitsch liminal space trend, and sociologist Michael Mayerford Bell described a similar phenomenon as the ghost of place. Who has not had that sense while creeping into some room where
also,
one
is the little
really
box
should not have been,
visible enough for you, chat? Can you actually see the video?
I'll discuss that all more later. But these conversations almost entirely center around the physical world, which makes perfect sense. That's the world where people and structures exist, and where they can occupy them.
We've got C15, and on the back of it goes sticker free.
The virtual worlds of video games, chat rooms, and digital 3D space offer a new opportunity for exploration. But, with a few exceptions, most of the analysis of these topics hasn't caught up to this new frontier. What I'm going to try to do today is a little bit of digital urbexing.
This is
I've
just
gathered
small
some games
sticker.
to play, some from my childhood and some new to me, and I found empty multiplayer maps and dead servers to explore. There are two main things that will be
And it goes
guiding my
here?
exploration of these places. First of all, the main focus will be exploration.
The subs are good too. I can make
won't
them
be
bigger if
spending
you
too
need.
much time on the history of these places. This is more so about the experience of exploring abandoned places in the digital space. Secondly, I want to look
God, I
at
want a third
specifically
monitor so
multiplayer
bad.
or social spaces. It's one thing to download a single player map and play around in it, but I
Oh,
think
great.
what creates this unique experience is the fact that these are either designed for or contain the remnants of other players. I'll be going a bit deeper into the analysis in the back half of the video, but for now, let's jump into the first
Plap,
game.
plap, 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 me Gundam, me Gundam, me Gundam, me Gundam. Hi, Zoe. I think
Source
you seem a little
games
bit
are very
scrambled
near
after
and dear to my heart.
playing
I
Celeste.
grew up playing
Can we
Gary's
shout for
mod
Zoe,
in Team
please?
Fortress 2,
Hey, Zoe,
and
welcome
my
in.
first playthrough of the Half-Life games are some of my favorite gaming memories. It's been discussed before, including by myself, that there is a certain quality to the Source engine that can make playing games like Gary's mod alone a little
great.
strange, uneasy. So when putting together this video, Source maps were where my mind went first.
Use my TV's computer monitor. I set up my two
Now, this is
computer
one of the
monitors
only
as
games
wing
we're
monitors
gonna
on the
be
sides of
looking
the
at that
TV
isn't
with
technically
orientation.
an abandoned
More screens
server.
required for
I'm
me.
going to be
See,
loading
I have
some
like
multiplayer
a
maps into Gmod
I
and
have
exploring them
monitor
through the
here,
lens of
monitor here.
digital urbex.
I'd love
I
like a
want to
third
try
one
to
here,
better
like a
understand
vertical
this
one, like
uneasy
above.
feeling people seem to have with source maps specifically, and I think looking through these could also help us become
Okay, I gotta
better
bring this
prepared
actually
for
close
when
to
we
me.
dive into the abandoned servers of Minecraft, Roblox, Blockland, and more. The first map we'll be looking at is RP Downtown. RP Downtown is a quaint recreation of a small, closed-in portion of a city. The roads
great, this
leading
is
in
so
or
tiny.
out have been blocked off, and the streets are empty. The buildings which surround us are brick and concrete, and mostly devoid of furniture. The centerpiece of this modest urban area seems to be this fountain. One of the first things I noticed about the atmosphere of this place was the sound. The ambient noise of traffic and the occasional police siren, some sort of construction or loud
Okay,
metal
that is
creak.
slid
You wouldn't
in,
normally
but it's
think
not
too hard
down.
about these sounds if you were playing with some friends or engaged in some kind of roleplay game mode, but exploring like this, when it's just you and the emptiness,
It's in. Is it?
it becomes
Okay,
a
we
lot
got it
more
in.
apparent. They all imply a lively, bustling world, seemingly just outside the confines of these blocked roads, which gives the whole place a sense of isolation, like we're quarantined.
We got it
from the
in.
rest
It's
of
so
the world.
small, I could
Or
barely
maybe
tell,
they're the
but we got it
echoes of
in.
the
We got it
sounds
in,
this
chat.
place was once filled with, the animated city it used to be. Now it's empty and barren, and the only evidence of its past are these ghostly reverberations.
And what I
After
want to
exploring
do
the
a bit,
empty storefronts above
which I've
ground,
never done
I found
before.
my way underground into the train station. Having just replayed Lost in
Which is a bit
Vivo
hard to do with
recently,
this,
I was
but, like-
admittedly a little on edge. The sound of a train
Um,
resounded through the tunnel.
Wait, why are you crying, Zoe? It's so small I could barely tell. Oh. I didn't mean it.
But the train never came. Again, like a ghost.
Really?
From here, I found my way through the snaking tunnels of some kind of
Degenerates.
drainage
Oh,
system
degenerates.
in the city.
Looking at
It
you,
was
Zoe.
dark and watery and seemingly just as empty as the roads above me. The atmosphere was decidedly more uneasy, though, for sure.
Now we go-
Maybe it's
now we
just
need
too
the
many
D.
horror games, but
The
the
D
dark,
sprue, which
winding
I am
hallways and
making
underground
memes-
ambience seemed
memes of
primed for some kind of
D sprue.
monster to jump out at any point. But of
D
course,
11.
none did. That, I think, is another
got so many
kind of
sticker one.
ghost. The feeling of a monster that I
Never
placed
collected
in these
a layer of a
tunnels
sticker.
because of my
Okay,
previous
chat, you're
experiences and expectations, one which was never there, and I knew
moderately
wasn't ever really
sized,
going to appear,
shall we say.
but whose presence I could feel due to my expectations of the
Hang on, I'm a
atmosphere
gigantic
and the
woman.
environment. I made my way back up to the surface and explored some more.
I'm a gigantic
surprising
woman.
amount of these buildings were locked, leaving me
Everything
to
is small
peer
for me.
inside their windows or break in via crowbar. Either way, they were almost all completely empty.
Also, do apologize, because ads are going to start in like 3 minutes, chat. So, I do apologize. If you're going to consider supporting me and not seeing the ads, please.
Apartments,
Subscribe,
stores, office
follow,
buildings. But even though they
push
were
share about,
empty, they didn't
Twitch
feel
Prime,
untouched.
Twitch
more
Prime,
so
Twitch
abandoned.
Prime.
And I think the reason for this
Also, I'm
is
changing
because
this
of the
to the Make
games
as a Model
which most
stream
of these source
category.
maps get their assets from. Half-Life 2 is a game that takes place in a Soviet-inspired dystopia/post-apocalypse. Counter-Strike plays across war-torn battlefields. So even environments like this one have a certain battered, worn look, adding to this feel of abandonment. And the aforementioned emptiness of these maps informs this feeling too.
What is the
Many
name of the
maps
category,
like this
actually,
one
chat?
are made
The-
up of almost entirely empty buildings to allow players to decorate it themselves. In general, these
Is it
maps
miniature?
are created with many players in mind.
Miniatures and
Players who
models,
want
there
to
we go.
build and drive vehicles and interact. This leads to wide open spaces and lots of room, and when that space is empty,
Here we go.
you can feel it. You can tell people were meant to be here, but aren't.
I picked the wrong one. No, it is still D11. You build Gunpla? I'm enamored. What are you building? I heard screws, some guessing mid-noughts, master grade? No, this is a new kit. This
Industrial
is
17 is a roleplay
the-
map inspired by Half-Life City 17, and even starts you in the train station from the start of Half-Life 2. The atmosphere here is genuinely incredible, from
This
the
is, if I
lighting
can
to
get
the
the
sound
box.
design
This is
to the
the
set
Lightning
dressing.
Burst Gundam. Yeah, the Lightning Buster. Hi, Sai. Come on in.
It
Hello.
definitely feels less empty than downtown, but no less
No
isolated.
Prowler, because I am holding on
The
to
sounds
shop
of the
things.
outside still imply that ghostly presence of a
Hi, my
bustling
lovely. Welcome on
environment,
in.
while the dark city streets have not a soul in sight.
thank you for giving me
Even
quite a
inside the
shout-out.
deserted apartments and buildings, you can hear the sounds of people eating or coughing. Which makes the entire place feel haunted.
Okay, yeah,
The
no,
completely
that's a banned
vacant
word. The
buildings,
shrimp
combined
word is
with the
banned,
map's more
sadly.
direct dystopian influence makes it feel like the site of some kind of tragedy.
Why
where
me?
every
'Cause,
living soul has
yeah, you
been
finished Earthbound.
evacuated, and you've either stumbled in here or
I want to
left
play that so
behind.
badly one
Perhaps
day.
the most striking and haunted feeling location in this whole map was this bar/lounge. Walking inside, the sounds of the city fade away and are replaced by the sound of a crackling radio or a record player.
I need a tiny piece of this.
The stage is empty and the seats are uninhabited, but the quiet noise
this
of
one here?
unseen
Yeah, it is a
patrons
screw.
can be heard faintly. It genuinely feels haunted.
Oh wait, no, you just put this in. Yeah, it's a word that Twitch doesn't like,
It was not long into my exploration that I found my way
So what
back
Twitch doesn't
under the
like,
ground in
Jesus?
another sewer
So,
system. The
yeah,
grim red lighting
don't worry
of
about
this
it.
place was even more directly menacing, and I could feel again that expectation of some threat inside these tunnels.
Okay, where the hell
to
does
be
this
fair
go?
to me, though, map makers do often include little spooky Easter eggs or jump
Ah,
scares,
okay, just
so
like
I think
this.
some mild anxiety is warranted.
Okay. Loaf some stickers.
This map is a classic, though to be fair, downtown
I
and
could lurk
Industrial
near
17 are
me.
as well.
Enjoy your
I was
work.
just never really into the roleplay scene of Gary's mod. Though not a big Counter-Strike player, I have played a countless amount of TTT and
Hate you,
Murder
stickers.
on
Hate you,
CS
stickers.
Office before, so I was interested to see what I could get out of it, trying to view it through the lens of digital urbex. One thing I'll give this map right off the bat is how cold this place feels. The sound
God,
of
this is just
freezing
so
wind
fiddly.
whipping through the air is really effective, and where the sounds of distant traffic in previous maps added an isolated quality in one way, the relative absence of these sounds with the wind makes it feel even more isolated, like you're the last person on Earth walking into this empty office building. That sense of cold also gives a certain sense of coziness to the office, a respite from the freezing outdoors. The only real sound which might give you pause here is the sounds of the elevator dinging every once in a while. There's that haunted
I hate you.
presence
I hate you,
expecting.
stickers.
There is also
This is so fun. As soon as I get
definitely
past this,
a
this will be
sense of tragedy
fine. I'll be
here,
okay.
like some of the others, in a strange way. Obviously, the map was designed to be in the middle of an armed conflict, so you'll see office furniture strewn around on the ground and vending machines knocked over. But now that things have calmed down to near silence, it feels a lot more like the aftermath of something.
Is this upside down? No, it is the right way up. It is the right way up. Oh, hello, snowman.
I decided to end off on Dust because I had previously explored it in a different context, as a part of my analysis of the Interloper series. While doing so,
Oh, I
I ended up
hate you.
scaring myself half to death just from some ambient rock sounds. What the fuck? Honestly, Dust felt very much like the previous maps for the same reasons. The emptiness, the environment in disrepair, the sound design, etc. But something came to me while I was wandering.
Is there an
here
easier way of
that I
doing
hadn't
these?
thought
'Cause
of before.
this is
There was an element
disgusting.
of tension here that I couldn't quite place. I realized that it was because of the
No,
map's layout
don't you
and
fall to the
design.
floor.
Being a map created for a first-person shooter, Dust is designed with choke points and sight lines in mind. I think, especially if you've actually played matches on this map, which I have, this creates a certain amount of tension when turning corners or walking through choke points. You're expecting
Welcome
to
back to the
see
ads,
someone
everybody.
suddenly turn that corner, or that someone's hiding just behind that bit of cover. It's not even necessarily conscious, it's just something in the back of your brain telling you to be careful. In a way, it's similar to those monsters I kept expecting to see in the
Okay,
sewers
we
of
gotta
the
shout.
other
Did we have
maps,
Zoe
but
shout out, by the
slightly
way?
more subtle.
Zoe, how are you doing with Celeste, by the way? Because, watching you play that game, if you're still here, you made me realize I don't want to play that game. That looks so frustrating.
Exploring
So
these
kudos
source
to you for
maps
playing it.
serves as a great example of the types of feelings and phenomena we're looking at through this digital urbex experience.
You did, don't worry. Thank
Players
you.
have been saying
Appreciate
they
it.
feel this sense of canopsia, even if that's not the exact word they use, forever. And I think allowing ourselves to look at it through this lens can give us a lot of insight as to why that is and what we might want to look out for in future games we explore. And within my experience here, I think I can give two great examples of how this ghost of place concept can appear in the virtual world. First is the sound design. One of the core ideas posited by Bell in his description of the ghosts of place is how we may feel connected to, or in some way the presence of, those who were in this place before us.
It's just this bit,
To be
right?
clear, he's not referring to an actual supernatural ghost, but using the language of ghosts and hauntings to explore why we can
I'm ready to
often
give up
feel
on
a
this
sort
thing,
of
on this
presence
piece.
in
Honestly,
places,
this one
even
sticker
when
can
we're
just go
alone.
fuck itself.
Who has not experienced that flood of images of people long gone, or people when they were younger, while revisiting an old haunt, as we say? For instance, in an empty diner or bar, you may imagine or even sense its past inhabitants. The patrons who would have dined here, the musicians on the stage. What many of these source maps do with their sound design is pull these images from our imagination and give them a sort of ghostly
Please,
presence
it's so
in the
fiddly.
form of actual sounds that can be heard, despite there being nobody actually there. The other way source maps tend to create this sense of presence is with their map design.
Wait, did
For
that do it?
roleplay servers like
Did that do it in
Downtown
one?
and Industrial 17, their emptiness and open space emphasizes the absence of other people. And I think the absence of these things tell just as much of a story to us as the things we do see. It tells us there used to be people here, and now they're gone. It tells us nobody has been here for a long time, and that implies something
Kinda
to
working.
us. Maybe it's an unseen danger, maybe it's just the sad story of a place at the end of a slow decline, like a dead mall. What's so interesting is that all of this is kind of incidental. These design decisions were made with the intention of leaving room for players, and yet they seem to have an opposite effect on the atmosphere of the place when we're here alone. Another way
Okay,
the
it'll
designs
do.
of these
It's
maps
gonna
do
do.
this is by implying a presence that may not actually
Now this goes
be
in
there.
here.
A map where we're expecting players just around every bend, or an atmosphere that just screams something bad is going to pop out any second now. Our expectations
And
for
this
a
goes in
place can
front.
inform the ghosts we feel or imagine there. As an example from Bell, who has not had that slightly chilly
Oh
and
my
yet
God,
very
I did it
warm
wrong.
feeling of almost being able to see your
I
friends
was so
from when
wrong.
you were
I was
8
looking at the
dashing
wrong
down the
piece.
sidewalk as you walk through the
No.
neighborhood where you grew up. What exploring these maps did for me was confirm my theory that these same experiences we see discussed in the real world
You're
can
kidding.
and do occur in the digital
It doesn't
world
go in that
too.
tiny little
There is
gap.
something to this whole digital urbexing thing. With that boost of confidence, let's move
It
on
doesn't
to
go
our
in a tiny
next
gap.
bit
It
of
goes
virtual
on the thing
exploration.
itself. Oh, I'm such
Minecraft.
an idiot.
I want to throw in a quick disclaimer. I've provided the link to as many of these servers I was able to keep track of in the sources document, but there are a couple here and there that I think may be especially vulnerable to griefing that I've made the decision not to share the IPs for now. Of course, something like an Anarchy server is fair game, and some of these have either been talked about publicly before or have good griefing protections, but there are a couple here that I would just hate to see destroyed. I'm just trying to be as responsible as I can, so I hope that you can at least understand. It's probably just my old-fashioned Urbex traditions, trying to keep spots safe. If anyone is interested in finding
This is
servers
so
to
fiddly.
explore
I
for
hate
yourself,
this. I
though,
hate stickers.
encourage it.
I
The
wish I
best
just
way
had like a
of doing
marker
so
instead of
is
just
to
metallic.
search Minecraft server listing websites, especially ones which will give you weekly stats. Anything that's online but hasn't had players in 2 weeks or more might be interesting. Anyway, Minecraft is the game that sparked this whole idea for me in the first place. Back in September, some friends and I went looking for dead or empty Minecraft servers to explore. I believe initially inspired by something I came across making that last
He has a
Minecraft
lazy
horror
eye?
video. After searching server listings for
But it
a half
works.
hour or so, we found one. An empty Russian
It
1.4.7
works.
Anarchy server, which hadn't had player activity in weeks. Now at the time, we were just doing this for fun, so I didn't think to record any of it. After escaping the usual chaos of TNT craters and pitfalls you expect from a Minecraft Anarchy spawn, it was surprisingly peaceful. We found this quaint little hotel with signs
goes
left by
here.
other players, leaving their username and the date
And
of
there's
their
now
message.
two more
dating
pieces.
back
We're
a few
almost into the
years.
head
We
chat.
found a
We're
really
almost into the
unsettling
head.
system of underground tunnels, one by
sorry, I
two,
could-
completely
That's real
unlit
quick.
and stretching as far as the render distance would show. Unfortunately, after tracking down the IP several months later, I found it was no longer online.
Hang on.
The only pieces of it I have left are a few scattered screenshots. In this one, you can see the view from the roof of the hotel, with messages left by other players, including me. Another, you can see me exploring the spooky underground tunnel system, specifically where it connected to a mine shaft. And here, you can
Perfect.
see where I found a single piece of white
You're back,
wool
what'd you
in a
miss?
snowy biome. It was here, while playing this
I was
server,
fiddling hard
that
with
I
this little
first
thing.
realized that same feeling I've experienced while
Stickers are the
wandering
worst.
dead malls or abandoned apartments, stores, and restaurants can be found exploring the virtual world.
D9.
And this makes sense, especially in a
is-
game like Minecraft. Every structure is the
This little thing
story
here.
of the person who built it. Every item in a chest, every player's mine, every block that's been placed was placed by an actual person.
What video are we
who
watching? We
played
were
this
watching
game, built
Something's
something
Haunting
within
These
it,
Dead
and
Servers
in the
by
end, left a piece of themselves behind, a footprint in this digital space.
Sagan
And
Hawks.
these worlds are not usually prone to the same kind of decay as physical spaces are, and their ability to withstand time is what makes them especially good at generating this canopsia. It allows these places to be perfect snapshots,
Vix.
void of the people who built or
Hi,
inhabited.
how are you?
Exploring these worlds, though virtual, can be just as striking as wandering an abandoned building or exploring somewhere after hours. So I couldn't help myself but try to find and explore more. And I
Nice.
found a good few, some of which I explored on my own, some I had friends exploring with me. I focused mainly on
Vix is muted.
survival servers, because I think those are
Hang on, let
usually
me
the more
unmute you.
interesting to delve into. Finding
It is Sagan
individual
Hawk
bases,
hours.
mines,
Oh, wait, that's your
the
message.
leftovers of people actually playing the
That
game.
was
Okay.
my
in the
message, yeah.
environment.
And everyone,
But I
don't
also
worry,
found
you're
a
muted
couple
now, so you can say
creative worlds
things.
and servers that seem to
Oh my
be
God, I can
building off
speak.
their own game
You can
modes
speak.
or mods.
You can hear.
I was also really
I hope
into
you can hear.
finding old servers,
Yeah, I
either
can hear.
old versions of the game or servers
Are
that
you,
had been around a long
are you a
time.
big fan of
So
Second
I found
Homes?
a few that
I
were
wanna
running
get more
beta
into him.
versions,
Like,
and
I always,
some
like,
that
leave
had
his
been
videos
around
for, like,
since the early
ages,
2010s,
'cause I like
because
binge
do
watching
think
them.
History and nostalgia play a big part in these ghosts of places.
Like, he's like
and
got a
how
really
they
nice
feel.
voice.
So let's dive.
He's
into
got
the
an
first one.
amazing voice. Did you see the one about the fake horror game?
No. Wait, isn't
The
that,
dinosaur game?
Oh, okay, we'll watch that one afterwards.
When I loaded into this
That
server,
was- yeah, that
the
one's good.
sun was just
It's
disappearing
not
behind
like-
the horizon, and
it's
Key
not
was playing in the
clear
background.
that it's
Just
fake,
ahead of me,
but
I
it
could see a
apparently was like
campfire
a whole
and
like
the house.
experiment
Heading
thing. It's
over
really
to the
cool.
safety of the
Okay,
light
I'm
and
gonna have
shelter
to
in
not
front of
stream
me,
the video to
I
you,
stopped to
because
read
I'm
some
dropping
scattered
frames.
signs and find they have
Yeah,
some
I
pretty
noticed.
ominous messages
That's
for
okay,
me.
that's okay, I've
Leave
seen this
now.
video.
There's the
Yeah,
ruins
okay.
of a perhaps unfinished crop farm here,
There's the
but
issues
I
of,
can't admire the scenery
not good
for
internet.
too long, as enemies quickly start
Immediately,
overwhelming
my,
me. Rushing into the house,
my
I see
bitrate
another of these
shoots
vaguely
up.
threatening signs just
It's
outside
McCoy.
the door. Inside,
Say
I
ahoy,
don't find it
McCoy.
much safer, and
Ahoy,
panic
McCoy.
trying to get out
There
before
you
the
go,
creeper
that's how you do
blows
it.
up. The rules I have for these explorations follow the standard urbexing rules as close as I can.
Yeah, I
When
was
it comes
saying
to player
that I was muted.
structures,
Apollo
leave it as you found it. I
massively
do
helped
end up
me
dying
out
to a
out of left
skeleton
field
and
with
trying to
the-
explore a bit
figuring out
further.
what to do with
I
this.
come across this
Nice.
grave.
I want to see it.
Very
This is
happy.
creepy, man. Deciding I
wanna
should
see-
probably be a little better
It's
equipped
almost-
for nighttime exploration.
And if you wanna see
I
what
head out
Vix,
into the forest to get some
does
wood,
with Apollo's
and then
help,
cower in the
check out
corner of
Vix's
the
streams.
smaller house to build some tools. Inside, I find some more of these leave now signs, and one reading, I destroyed your houses, signed ? Nearby, there's a marker for a mine, so I descend the
Also, you
ladder
might like
and
McCoy
find a
streams,
decent
too.
little cave system, which leads out
Yeah, I
into
think
this
you
kind of
recommended them to
cleared
me
out
before. I
water.
haven't.
While watching this back, I heard this weird clicking sound
only
while
so
I was
many hours that
underwater
day.
here.
So many streams.
They
If
do
anyone
horror
has
stuff.
any
They
idea
have
what this is, let me know.
Leon Kennedy
Because
and
it
Become
freaked
Jar?
me out when I first heard it.
They do
Oh,
art
yeah,
and
that's
horror.
right.
They have Leon
Exploration, I
Kennedy
didn't
and
find
Become
much
Jar.
else. A crafting
You
table
told me
on
the
side
day
of
of
a
Leon
mountain,
Kennedy
some
and Become
torches,
Jar,
things
that's
like
true.
that. I have to admit, this is one of
is
the
fair.
creepier servers I've
Leon
explored.
Comjarnity.
Spawning into the darkness, the empty,
Hate-
partially griefed buildings and these
Is it
oddly
hate?
ominous signs. I felt like I was living through the start of a
Leon
Minecraft
Comjarnity.
creepypasta. Aside from these eerie
Comjarnity.
details, though, I didn't see much else. Let's look at another
Don't
server.
remind me of the jar? What do you mean don't remind you of the jar? The jar's great.
The art aspect of it. No. And
One
I'll
of the
send you
first
that.
servers I
Here.
found was this German
Stuff
medieval
I'm gonna-
world
I wanna
where you
try and-
start
Actually,
in a
maybe
ship
Apollo can help me with
port.
this.
The builds here were
Apollo, I'm gonna DM you
incredible,
this.
but it appears to have
Leon
never been
Seaman
finished. Whatever
Kennedy.
custom game mode and rules they seemed to be
No.
planning weren't active. It was just running regular survival.
Is
Some
Leon
areas
Kennedy your
were
baby girl?
outlined where I assumed they were planning to build more. And
My
most of
baby
the rooms
girl?
were
No.
empty.
I
Still,
do like Leon
as I
a lot, though.
continued
Resident
wandering
Evil 2 is
through
my
the
favorite
paths
Resident Evil in the
further into
series,
the kingdom
and I
that was
really
built
liked
here,
the remake.
I was more and more impressed.
I couldn't play it 'cause I got
Towering
too much
castle
anxiety.
walls, incredible
trapped with no ammo.
architecture, and it just
The-
kept going and going.
and-
There was so
and,
much
uh,
to see. Many of these rooms I
in the
expect
underground
would have
parking
been
lot
able to be
with
reserved
the
by
dogs.
players and customized. At least that's the vibes I got from them, as they all looked like the
And the
same
dogs
bedroom
suck.
template. Even with much of it still clearly a work in progress or left
Oh, that looks
unfinished,
so good,
there were
that head,
many
without, like, the
little
V fin
touches. This
already.
dusty cobweb-filled attic, this chest of starting loot with a nice little message. Exploring a massive castle like
Okay,
this,
so
completely
C1,
empty,
sticker,
is a surreal
E.
experience. Now, of course, you could always download a map like this on your own, but something about knowing this was at one point an active server, meant to be filled with all sorts of players for whatever roleplay or RPG game mode they had in store,
Yep, I'm gonna
adds
do
that extra layer. For abandoned
Alright.
digital worlds,
gonna
it's
bounce
more
on
than
you.
just a place being empty. It's the
You're
knowledge that it was
building-
intended to be
building a
occupied.
Gunpla.
Which
It's
Gundam are you
been
building?
left alone,
The
but there's
Lightning
a server
Basta?
running
It's a Sally
somewhere
Gundam.
waiting for someone to join it. And a place like
Oh,
this,
I don't really know
though
anything
so
about
clearly
Gundam
intended for
thing.
so many players,
I don't know anything
about
on
the
such a large
series.
scale, despite it not
I
quite being
have
the
built
survival
one
worlds I'm
Gunpla.
usually looking
I bought
for,
it.
as this was more than likely built in creative mode.
Tons
and
of
with
people told me
other
to buy it
tools,
and build it
definitely
because it's
carried a
very me.
certain weight
But,
while exploring. Aside from
I
just
had a
these
friend
castle
who was really
towers
into
and
Gunpla, and I kind of
residential
and like we were
housing, I
like
did end up stumbling upon some more
falling out a
interesting
little bit.
builds. Massive empty halls
just
yet to
because
be
like
decorated,
our
torches
interests were
inside barely enough
dividing,
to light the
and
space,
we also were
leaving a
living
dim
together
gloom
and
like
kind of
empty hotel
really pissed me
ballroom.
off,
Even
to be
weirder,
honest.
just
Fuck
outside
that
the
guy.
walls
It was-
of the kingdom, we
it was
found that a
like
bunch
an
of the trees
attempt
here were missing their
to kind of
leaves,
try and
all
bridge
on
our
the same
interests a little bit. I
side.
was like,
Of
hey, I
course,
got this
our first
Gunpla. I know
thought
you
was
really
the
like
obvious
Gunpla. I'd
connection
like to
to
build it. Do you want to
Herobrine,
build
and
it
even without
together?
the connection
And
to
like have it be just like
creepypasta,
something that we do.
it's just a strange
fun.
visual.
Mhm.
While
So we
were
built
out
it,
here, we
and
ended up
I do
finding
still
a
have it,
whole other
but
age-old
we are not
map,
friends
some
anymore.
kind of farmland.
That's
There were
kinda
these
sad. A little
massive
sad,
fields of
actually.
wheat, which looks so cool. I was once again surprised with the scale of this place, and this
But
area
fuck that
seemed
guy.
mostly complete.
fell
The
out.
barns were stocked with animals.
Yeah,
and
he-
there
well,
were even these cool
God, I'm
little
not gonna get
ships
into the
of
weeds
port.
in this,
After
but,
reading
he
a
was
little
not,
sign marking that I'd been here,
great to live
I
with.
decided to move on from this.
So I'll just say
Aw.
that.
The worst feeling. OG Ari Fall
Yeah.
Leon means the world to me. I just like to play. Once I have a new PC, I am planning to run those games.
The next
Play
server
those
I wanna
games.
look at is the first
McCoy.
one I recorded
I
for the
love.
show.
I need to
The
play the
Anarchy
Resident Evil
server
4
I
remake. I've
usually
had
found
it. That and the Silent Hill
while
2 remake I
watching
both need to
videos
play really
about
badly.
abandoned
You and
Minecraft
horror games that you've got
servers. I should
installed
also
and
mention here that
you've not
being the
played
first one we
is.
recorded, I didn't quite have the OBS
didn't have
settings
any-
It's-
figured out yet, and
It's
this
the
footage
issue
has
of
some
like,
issues
well,
with
for one thing, I
artifacting and
played the original
compression,
spell.
so
Like,
bear
so
with
it's not like
Anyway,
I'm like
there were a few other players on when my friends
feeling
were
like I'm
exploring,
missing
but we
anything
rarely
in terms of
bothered
like the grand
After
scope of the
meeting this
franchise.
OG of
It's more
the
just
last
like
pyramid
I do think
spawn,
RE4 was a really good
with
game, and
tons of
Silent Hill 2 is my
massive
favorite Silent Hill.
cobblestone walls and
Yeah.
towers
Based?
snaking up into the clouds.
I'm
So,
based.
But it's
the
just
first
like-
order of
opinion.
business was trying to
There's
find
yeah,
this,
yeah.
which we
The most
accomplished
basic
with
bitch
varying
opinion, Silent Hill 2 is the
success.
best Silent Hill. It's like kind of like with Final Fantasy with Silent Hill. It's like either like 2 or 3. One of the two.
One of my favorite discoveries.
Did I gift them to you, Abby? You did give me both RE4s. You gifted me the OG, like I think for Halloween. And then, like when I was in Japan, I just got suddenly an email saying, you received a gift, RE4. It was on sale, teehee.
From 2012, over a decade ago. and these ravines
It's going to
were
be hard to
just
find what
filled
I'm
with
looking
them.
for.
These signs were a highlight of this server for sure, as clear a footprint left by other players.
Ain't gonna
as you
lie,
could
I'm not
get, but
vibing with this
world
video.
had even
Fun, but
more
like,
in store for us.
it's
You're not
Minecraft at the
vibing?
end of it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of just
It's
one-
Minecraft.
Well, he's doing Minecraft now. He does other stuff too, but I will say that the whole the fascination with exploring dead servers in games, I've seen a few videos on it, and it's just not something that super interests me.
Honestly, I'm starting to agree. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think of this dinosaur game. Sometimes I get drunk and rapidly gift games. Ace.
Hey, Whip, add me
The
to your
saying
Steam
goes
friends
that
list
nothing can
for no
ever
particular
truly
reason,
be erased from the
and just like
internet.
go on a bender.
Once it's there, it's there forever. But this adage is, at the very least, not entirely true.
Oh my god, he's
It
got
posits a
the,
permanence to the internet that
electronic
simply
fish
isn't
tank,
there.
the rotating
So many
one.
things hosted on the internet have been
Okay,
lost, from
does.
early web blogs and personal sites to YouTube videos and video games. Though the lost media and internet archival communities have
Yeah,
made great
unfortunately,
strides in the
yeah,
preservation
I
of
thought
internet media, they are fighting the
I
unwavering
might have a good
forces of
idea,
entropy.
but
And it is
I think they're
inevitable
falling
that
into the same
pieces
issue
will
I
slip
am,
through
where
the
it's just
cracks,
like
things that now
what
only
I'm
exist
looking
in the
for
memories of a select few and will disappear
kinda
with them.
isn't
Today I'll be
there, I
investigating a
think.
bizarre piece of lost media, a game lost for more than 20 years.
Which is
What I
fine. It
thought
was just
at
something I
first
thought would
would
be a
be
nice little
quick
like
video
extra
on an
touch.
obscure topic
All right,
quickly
now that I'm
became an
done this,
obsessive search
they're
that
both
would
working
lead
on
me to
stuff, which is kind of
discoveries I
fun.
never could have anticipated. And it all starts.
There we go. The head is
with
done.
one
Chat, we
post.
have head.
A Reddit user named Dinosaur
Whoa.
Game Hunter posts
I should
to
add you-
r/creepy gaming. Does anyone
Oh,
remember
yeah, let me
this
add you to
creepy
the
dinosaur
stream.
game? I played this dinosaur
Just
game when I was a
remembered.
kid that really freaked
Yeah.
me
I wanted
out.
to
You're
add
stuck in a natural
uh,
history museum with a bunch of dinosaur exhibits, and then the dinosaur statues and skeletons come to life like night at the museum.
dashboard.
I just remember how tense I was
Manager.
exploring the game, knowing I could get eaten by one of the dinosaurs at any moment. It had that weirdness
Oh, you
of
know what I can
90s
do?
3D graphics and was set at night.
This is
Probably
so.
another reason
I'm sorry. I
for
like
now.
commenting out loud on
Anyone
something
else
that
remember a
literally
game like
nobody
this?
else can see.
This post could have easily been lost in the clutter of Reddit posts about faded
Whoa.
memories of childhood games which pop up every
There you
now
go.
and
Send an
then
invite.
and fall to the wayside. But
What
when I
is
read
that?
it, I knew something was different. Because
Hold on.
I did
Mm.
remember a game like that.
It had a different pop-up that I'd never seen before.
Did
It
it?
told me to knock. It told me to knock you. I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's because, like, I added you to favorite.
Oh, okay.
It's a way of, like, making it so that we can, like, just collab on a win. Like, now you can
Oh,
just
that's
do
really
it.
cool. That's cool.
We have head chant.
I'm still looking. I got one idea, but I need to decompile an old game to get it. See what I was thinking, and I can kind of do this. I just wanted like this very faint, like I don't want it to be like really explicit on the screen, but like just that middle part.
Mhm.
God, I'm sorry, fucking.
Knowing how
This
searches
sounds
for
so
lost media
useless
came
to
go,
chat.
I went into
The
this
middle
video
part,
unsure if
I wanted to have like this
capable of getting
faint
to the
glow
bottom.
behind it that like
These kinds of things
flickers,
can
like
go on
there's
for
fire
years
behind
with
it,
large
just
scale
very
searches and
slightly,
dedicated
not like really
communities.
obvious.
But
Ooh.
I felt a kind of
So I was
special
trying to
connection,
think,
knowing
like,
that
could I
had
get like a
likely played
fire
the
gift that I
exact
could
same
just put
game as a
behind
kid.
it?
Maybe my parents
You know,
don't
but all the fire
discounting
gifts
around
because
somewhere.
they're
Or at the very
transparent.
least, I could
Obviously, you
remember
need them to
some
be
detail
transparent.
which would
There's not really
nudge
like
the
a
search
glow
in the
to
right
them.
direction.
Yeah.
You know what I
What
mean?
started as a cursory search for information turned into a full-blown investigation.
Go and explore
but I'm
actually
getting
games
ahead
like
of myself.
Gotham City
Let's
Imposters.
take
I was
another
an
look at
alpha
Reddit
tester for
posts.
Gotham
The
City
OP shares a
Imposters.
decent amount of information,
God, Whip actually
including
add him
going
as
on to
friend. I'm
post
just
a
kidding.
drawing they made
Based
from their memory
McCoy.
of the game. Here's some more
You don't have
details from the
to.
post. They say it would have been from around the
You're
time
suddenly
of
gonna get, like,
2000.
all the
So
fake
the
games.
first person
Wait, you already
pointing
have
to
all
that
the fake
game
games, I
like
bet.
missed. You started in
I need
some
to. Speaking
kind
of fake
line
games, that's
with
another one I need to
T-Rex
play. Fate
statue.
Samurai Remnant.
When you
I've
left the
been
room and came back, it was gone. After that,
I've
I think all the
been
dinos were on the loose, hunting you.
trying
My
to
most
find time
vivid
to play that
memories are
game.
that there were a ton
It's
of
got my
different
girl in
ways
it.
you could get killed by the
Mhm.
dinosaurs. I used to just get up and
Um,
leave the computer when I thought I was going to
Hey,
die
Dad,
because
welcome
the
in.
death screens freaked me out. They
People
also
who
seem
know
to
me
remember
know
the
who I'm
game
talking about.
being
People who
riddled with
don't,
bugs crashing
you'll
randomly.
never guess.
They recall one instance in particular that is
You can't
uniquely
escape me.
unsettling.
Yeah,
I
fair.
can't remember how
Oh,
we triggered
is
it,
that-
but one
is
time
that-
the audio completely
It is a
froze, and
Moiselle
the screen
emote.
faded
Moiselle's
until it
emotes
was
are
completely
amazing.
black except the cursor. We heard the dinosaurs making sounds.
Is that not
but the audio
terrifying?
was kept up, so it sounded like
Scary.
real. I think
Are you
something else might have happened, but I remember we
Are
ended
you
up
scared?
on a game
Are
over
you
slash
afraid?
death screen, but it wasn't a
Be-
dinosaur. It was
B.I.
like
be
a
afraid.
weird furry
Be you
creature
afraid?
face.
There was
Not 100% sure
one
what
of the
happened. I
things-
really thought I dreamed it until my brother said he remembered it too. The OP then provides a
We said
drawing
nay.
of this face from their memory.
We are
Freaked
but-
Oh my
me.
god.
I was introduced to the
I love
concept of
Tenacious
lost
D.
media while searching for
Same.
it, and I guess I never considered it until now, but it's
Lot of,
possible the only thing left of the game is my
people-
recollection of it, and
I
for it to
mean,
just disappear
well,
like that would
about-
suck. So if this
Tenacious
rings
D is
a
fun.
bell to
I
anyone
used to
else,
watch the
let
old
me
like
know.
HBO show.
These
Wait, a
descriptions
HBO
immediately
show?
rang a bell to me. As a little kid.
Oh,
when
yeah,
it
you
came
didn't know
out,
they had, like, a whole
had
show?
few different
No,
games
I thought it
played
was
a
like
lot of.
they just came out like
One
trivia.
was
I'm like,
Fisher
oh hey,
Price, Great Adventures,
Trivia
Funny
was a
old-
whole
Digest called
episode.
The Night Game.
Really?
The guy who,
Tonka Dig
yeah,
Games,
there was a whole
which had a
episode
whole
dedicated to
steering wheel
tribute.
setup, and I called
And
it
also, if you don't know, you know they have a
And
movie,
then
right?
another was
I've seen the
something
movie.
called
Pick a
The
Destiny.
Dinosaur Game.
Yeah, Pick a
actually
Destiny.
put-
That's
did a video
also
a few years
just
back
basically
about the
tribute
other
again.
game, the Dinosaur Game.
It's the
No
same
such
idea,
luck.
which I think is
Although I don't
fun.
remember the name of the game,
I think
do
Tribute's
have more
a great
details I
song,
recall that weren't
and I
included
think the
by
concept of it is
So
very
yes,
funny.
I remember it being an escape game set in a dinosaur museum, and the statues come.
All right, I want to test how this
I
looks.
also remember it
Time
being
for me to
pretty
open
creepy
OBS.
as a kid, but perhaps
I'm just gonna talk about very quickly about a game that I remember that I don't think I can never find. It was a game made by the FBI or like promoted by the FBI on Yahoo Kids back in like the
Mhm.
2000s, and it's like an internet safety game, but it was like a investigative point and click, which is kind of like a roguelike. You get to find different pieces. You get to find like different pieces of evidence.
Uh-huh.
To, like track down like different kinds of like internet stalkers, like catfishers. But it's aimed at kids, so stranger danger.
Yeah.
And I could never
I'm-
find it because like you have the game's like in a time you have like an hour of IRL time to try and track down this creepo.
Need to.
And I can never find the name of it. I would love if somebody has any idea what I'm talking about, please let me know. Drop me a line in my Discord. I'll play it on stream because it's genuinely a good game.
Relevant to that, I was just talking about this. There's literally a game I own on PS2 because when I originally played it and beat it, there was so little information on it that people were convinced it didn't actually exist and I was making it up. So when I had a chance to buy it, I fucking bought it so I would always have it just in case.
Nice. What game was it? Don't say Red Ninja.
It's called. No, it wasn't Red Ninja. It wasn't Red Ninja. Although that is a game that I played in my youth. And then I found out through that K-Bash video that the guy behind it, the director behind it, is the same guy behind Senran Kagura, which is another guilty pleasure series I really, really love. So I was like, okay, I feel like my life is coming into focus
own.
here.
I'm
But no,
being
it was a
attacked.
game. It was a game called. I'm sending you because this looks so cool, Abby. I am so happy with this. Look how good this.
I love looking at my phone. I don't have enough monitor space. There's a monitor on my phone. A lot of things on my phone.
Grown up.
Holy fuck, that looks amazing.
Looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm so glad I did this.
Do you know what'd be really cool?
What?
Yeah, that's just like a background element.
Yeah.
Like if it's a way of like adding like some flashing lights or like flames, like add like some transparency.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Figure
like-
out something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like add like a little bit of like I don't know, like motion. You don't have to. I'm just talking out my ass.
No, for sure. I think that would be
Perhaps
really
a
good for
early
like a just
experience
talking
with horror
screen.
is something that
Which my
contributes
just
to my
talking
later
screen is that
fascination and
background just with
subsequent
no
jobs as a YouTuber
border
talking
thingy at the
about
bottom.
certain things.
Just
In addition,
yapping.
I remember a few details about the layout
Just
as
yapping.
well. There were
Just
3
yapping.
different exhibit
Just
areas
look at the
for
soul
each
of
of the
yapper.
main periods of the dinosaurs.
I think the
Different
reason it looks
dinosaurs
like
from
that
that
too is I
specific era. The
believe.
Triassic area, Jurassic
If you
era,
notice, it's a lot darker than the.
Cretaceous
Yeah, I have
area.
color
I
correction on
also
this
have a
already, so it
vivid
automatically
memory of
applied
an
it.
aquarium.
I don't know,
that looks
Specifically,
kinda-
there being
that looks
some
kinda
kind of
cool.
submarine there. Considering
I might
the
copy
combined
it
information we
and take
had,
it off and
you
see what
might
it looks
think it
like.
would be only a matter of time.
Speaking of game made by the
until
FBI, did you know that
identified.
Valve
But
actually gave the
despite
U.S.
all of
military an
these
unlimited
details,
source
we were
engine
still
license?
no closer to finding
Right.
the
Aw,
name for the game,
really
any
a follow.
identifying information
That's cool
about the
trivia.
publisher, dev
Why?
team,
Oh,
or
sorry.
a
I'll
release
watch
date,
too.
the types of things you'd need to track down a listing for the
This
game.
is with the color
I did
correction that
end up
automatically got
messaging
applied. I think it
DMP,
looks really nice.
They told me that they had shared everything they remembered about the game.
Can't wait to look at
already.
this not on my
With
phone.
nowhere else to turn, I started by simply trying to
Ooh.
brute force it, searching for
I'm
terms like
I'm concerned.
dinosaur, prehistoric,
Whip is actually
medieval,
trying to
Internet
emulate this
archive, and the
thing.
like,
It's like-
narrowing the search between the 90s and early
I'm deeply
2000s.
concerned.
Smart
What
McCoy.
if I-
How to be
What have I
FBI.
wrought? What have I wrought?
war propaganda.
This was tedious and
Propaganda.
time-consuming, and though I wasn't able to
I gotta
immediately find the
remember.
game, I was able to find some similar games to rule
Koi is a
out.
cool bean.
The first being Eyewitness Dinosaur Hunter.
This game hits so many of the
God,
descriptors.
oh, I
was
remember
actually
Dinosaur
convinced
Hunter.
For a while that
My
this
cousin
was
had
the game
this.
that I had played, and that my memories were just really inaccurate. It's a first-person point-and-click game with very
Yeah, my
90s
cousin had
3D
this, and we're like,
graphics, which takes place
they're
in a
obsessed,
kind
like,
of
Wait,
trying
is
to
this a
find
real
the
game?
museum filled with
Everybody's
dinosaurs.
talking about how it was a fake
It
game.
has these separate areas for the Triassic, Jurassic.
No, I remember this
Oh,
game.
you mean the game?
periods, and it
Oh,
even has portions
no, this
where
Yeah,
is
it was
the
like-
game.
It was like one of the
that come to
investigations,
life.
one of the possible
And it has
leads.
other people on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
internet
okay.
sharing memories.
Sorry,
of
because
the
I
escape
only have the
that
video
has
up on
looked
your
like
stream,
a real
so it's
human on
like
YouTube. Great
weird.
video, by the way. But there's no
But yeah, like, I
getting
remember
mauled by
Dinosaur
the
Hunter. Like,
dinosaurs. There's no
my cousin
aquarium,
had
and
it,
the more I played it, the more sure
and
I became
there's an
that this
obsession trying to
wasn't what
find
I
the
remembered as a
gun, because
kid.
apparently you could
Most of the
shoot,
game is
like,
spent
this
digging
was
for
like back in the
fossils and
90s,
reading about
and none of us had
dinosaurs.
games
The
with
game
guns
I
in them, because
remember,
parents
the
didn't
one the
like
OP
guns.
seems to recall as well,
Mhm.
was
So the
mostly
idea of like a
spent
game having a
solving
gun
puzzles to
was like,
escape the
oh,
museum.
gun.
Though Eyewitness Dinosaur Hunter was
No,
close,
I
I didn't feel
can
confident about this being the answer.
Yeah,
That's
you can
so
do-
stupid.
The search continued.
I don't know how to
The
do
only
anything.
other game
Abby
that
knows.
seemed
Abby is
close
like
was 3D Dinosaur
helped me with a lot of
Adventure.
OBS
This game
stuff,
is
and I'm
also
always just like,
point-and-click and takes
I don't
place
know
in
what
a
you're
kind of
talking
Dinosaur
about.
Park, clearly inspired by
Wee,
Jurassic Park.
wee,
It does include
wee,
the separated areas for
wee.
each era, but otherwise,
baby.
it's even
Wee.
further than
I'm
Dinosaur
baby.
Hunter.
I'm
The graphics are
stupid.
far too
Wee.
rudimentary, and it again focuses more on
Okay, if I
the
take the color
educational.
correction filter. Oh, you can just hide it. Okay.
At this point, I was beginning to.
Oh, yeah.
It still looks pretty
realize
good.
If the answer was easy, wouldn't I have?
I don't
run
know
into it
which I
by
like
now?
better.
And if it's not, then what am I getting myself into?
I'm gonna wind up like.
It was just as I was
Asking
beginning
me?
to think about
Pick?
this that I made the first
Yeah.
major breakthrough.
I'm gonna
A
wind up
video
like
game
when
review blog
when you're
from
free or something like that.
2011, What's
I'm gonna be
Justin
like,
playing?
because
And a
there's a
post
couple
from
things that I
October
want your
18th,
help with
Justin
that
listed
are probably
8
like
games he's
you're gonna
played
look at
but
them and you're
never
gonna be like,
finished,
this is so
asking
simple.
their
Why is he
readers
so
what they
stupid?
want him to try
I think
completing
that
it.
I think about that for a
Among
lot of
them
things,
are
but like
Lego
honestly,
Star
I will
Wars,
help.
Journey to the Center
Your
of the
good friend.
Earth, and Escape Triassic Hall. Now, I'll be honest, the name didn't click right away.
I
Like
wanna get
said,
that,
all I ever called it as a kid was the dinosaur.
Need some
But
assistance?
it did sound
It's not like a big deal.
promising.
I want to
messaged
get
the Reddit
there's like a
OG, this was
custom
it, and though
chat
they couldn't be
thingy.
sure, they said it
Oh,
was
the one I
something
the one I linked you.
like that. Finally,
The one I linked you.
Yeah,
The
but
one
it's
on
just
Etsy?
hang on. Wait, I'm saying. Oh no, wait, hang on, different
started
artist.
with a cursory
Yours.
search of the
Different,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
different artist.
Nothing. I started
It's the
poking around
vampire
YouTube
themed
game
one.
review sites.
It's
I will-
just really cool. I like it a
found what I
lot.
was looking
I'll help you
for
set that
with
one
a
up.
2011 YouTube video
Yeah, I don't
called
really know
Evan's
anything about it.
Essence
It says it's simple to set up, but like
this
I mean,
Simple
we
for
were
Abby,
trying to-
simple for
glimpse at
Vix.
this creepy dinosaur game.
simple for maybe somebody who knows what they're doing.
Actually, my like menu overlay that's coming out soon because I will say this to chat. All the little blurbos at the top, they might be going at some point because
Yeah.
this is the real
unfortunately.
this is the real estate which people want to see. Oh, look at that dinosaur!
I
Wow.
definitely understand. That's actually what I was thinking about mine because you were talking about like, oh, you gotta simplify,
Is
blah blah blah.
exactly the
But I'm
game I
like,
remember.
I don't know.
I
My
cross-referenced
aesthetic
this
is like
video
what I
with
just
the
made,
Reddit OG,
right?
and they
Where it's
basically
just like
confirmed it
kind
as
of
well.
like
We
design
found it.
dense, but
Mhm.
hopefully not
Though we
overwhelming.
do have a name.
I think yours is simple.
To place the game.
Mine
we can't
is
play
Oh, do you?
The game itself
yeah. No, I
is
think
still
like
lost,
for
but we have some more concrete.
because you have a
At the
widescreen
end of the
monitor.
trailer, there's a website.
Yeah.
You can have like
Gamenetic.com. This website
your
is the
gameplay
fun.
can be like
But
higher
after
at
a
the
bit of
top,
research into the name Gamenetic,
and it stretches
Oh, yeah,
out,
that's
and it'll
sick.
be,
that
and
it was a brief
um,
operating
because I'm in
software
16 by
development
9,
company in the late
I
90s
have
and
like
early
I'm limited to like
2000s.
the
Through
rectangle,
this
the
name,
standard
I was able to
rectangle.
track down 2 email
The
addresses.
standard
Henry
rectangle.
Shagru
Yeah,
at
and this,
gmail.com and
like,
gmail.com.
I'm probably like
Belongs
losing like
to
a
Danielle,
quarter
who was working at
to a
Gamenetic
third of my
back in
screen
the
space
2000s.
with like
I was
streaming
able to get in contact
on
with her
not
and
what
get
I'm
some
actually
more
doing.
details surrounding Escape Triassic.
I guess
I
what
will
mean-
say,
happened to the game. I believe the
you have
publisher
shown
ended up
me
cutting
what you're
production
planning to
after only a
change.
few
I think it looks
thousand copies
really.
were made. So after they sold
I
those
do.
units off,
Yeah.
I like your admittedly again because I like kind of design dense things. I do like your current layout a lot. I really like I don't know if I've mentioned this, but let me gush about your whole aesthetic real quick. I love in particular the planet silhouettes with the comets. I just like it's so simple, but it looks so nice and it's so like it's so you. It gives the vibe immediately, the space vibe, and it's such a simple effect too. Like as an artist, I just look at it and I'm like, God, that's genius. You know what I
started
mean?
getting desperate.
I
Refreshing TV
like your
searches and
I don't even know what to
email
call it, the like
inbox,
weird
driving
grid thing
around
that you
local
have going along the
Goodwills,
bottom.
used game stores.
Oh,
I just think
I
that
think
looks
it was
really
starting
nice.
to get to me. I was spacing out
the design inspiration for
was
that when I was
thinking
speaking to
about
the
what I'd do
artist
when I
was
found
like,
it,
have you
being
ever
distracted
seen
by
like the original
memories of
Xbox
the
like
game,
UI?
memories that I was beginning to question. the
No,
validity
I never
of.
had an
It
Xbox.
had
I was
been
always a
so
PlayStation
long,
boy.
and I was so young.
I was a Sega and PlayStation boy. I went against the grain.
Let me
I guess PlayStation is going against the grain, but Xbox was popular when it came out.
original Xbox. Yeah, like this is the aesthetic for original Xbox. The dashboard. I'm showing it on screen. Like, I brought up now on my screen.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, like a lot of it's like inspired by this, especially like
Like
the
the
grid planets.
weird wireframe and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really cool and it's really nice and it's really simple, which is
I really
good. You
couldn't
don't
be
want like an
sure of
overly
anything I was
complex
remembering now,
thing. But
or
even
if they
like,
were all
okay, so like
distorted by
for
time.
instance, when you said
I
you
was
were
so distracted by this
gonna
search,
simplify
I was
your
starting to
layout,
dream about it.
I like
this is like
all
the
the
third
weird
time
little
I've had this
widgets
stream.
on
It's
your
gotta be
screen.
because
So
of
like
me.
that thing at the
Because
bottom with like the
friends sharing,
the lines and the little
lost in the
squares.
jungle,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
and
think that's so
then
charming and
I
cool.
hear dinosaur.
So it's like a shame
Like,
to
I don't-
lose
I
stuff like
can't see
that.
a
But
dinosaur, in my head, I'm like, oh, that's a
I'll say
dinosaur
this
trying to get me. So I
again.
start running.
You're gonna get way
And
more
I
screen
go
real
getting
estate.
closer. I don't
The
even see
chat
a
is in a
dinosaur.
way
I
better
just know it's a
place.
dinosaur.
Yep.
And then I look up,
It
and
just
there's
overall
bright
does actually
light.
just look.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the light at
It's
the end
like-
of
So
the
I'm very-
tunnel or something.
I'm very
I don't
excited
know.
for you.
Like, oh, that's
I think a good way of putting it is like
this light
just like a
in the
different
sky kind
design
of,
philosophy.
that is me dying
The
to
actual
die.
like
Okay, how about
this
when I'm going out of my
theme
house?
still the
What's going
same,
on?
but it's the
This video
aesthetic.
is fucking with me.
I'd started getting a
Well, I
little
think,
impatient because of a trip I had planned.
Yo,
I
so
would
like
be
especially
busy
for
and out of
gaming,
town
right?
for a
Like for
while,
gaming,
and I
it's
was
great. For your
hoping
just
I'd make
chatting,
another
you can kind of do
breakthrough
whatever.
before then.
But just
So-
chatting
so
with
you
stuff
can
is still
kinda-
gonna be like my general
So
thing
what,
I have
I made a
now.
few
That's not gonna
breakthroughs
change.
early on.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean
yeah,
that
that's
my
what I'm saying.
plans
Is
won't
like
come
even though
easy
you're
or in a
changing
timely
this screen,
fashion.
like this
Had I
UI,
lost sight of the fact
you're
something
just
from the
chatting
very
is still gonna
start,
have
that
this
these things
aesthetic.
can
So you're
be
kind of getting the
years, and
best
that
of
there's
both
no
worlds, in my
guarantee
opinion,
a
which is
surviving
nice.
copy even exists.
Hey Pudge.
It's been decades. For all
Hey,
we know,
Pudge.
the last
It's a
remaining
Pudge in
discs
chat.
are scratched beyond repair. Or
She's another
destroyed.
really good
And
friend of mine.
feeling a
She's a good
little
friend of mine.
defeated, I
a good
decided to
bean.
She's a
talk to my
bean.
own siblings about my
Yeah.
memories of the game and how the search was going.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
Did Mom and
Exactly.
Dad even throw out
Exactly.
Exactly.
Wait. Did I ever actually check with
We
my
did-
parents?
did we
One of the first
actually?
thoughts I had when I read the post? Did
Same
Me and
brains.
Abby-
throw it away?
Listen, you guys
Has the
don't
game
understand. Me and
actually
Abby
been
have
right
joked
under
about
my
this
nose
for
this
so
whole
long.
time?
The same brain cell into the two bitches looking at each other, going exactly.
Remember those plans I was
Exactly.
talking about earlier?
With
I
four
had booked a
Ys.
trip
Exactly.
to visit my hometown.
Exactly.
I would be staying at my parents' house.
Exactly.
So it kind of worked out perfectly. Before I left, I texted my parents ahead to inquire about the CD
We,
case, to which they said they didn't know, but it's possible
Good
it was
stuff.
in the attic with all the other
Oh,
boxes. I would have
you're
to wait till
Wecklum.
I arrived. So
You're Wecklum. I made that a
Yeah.
sticker finally. I'm so happy.
I am.
Nobody
I love
knew what I was talking about.
I love it. I mean, we do like a good weapon. I might make that like a spot like the movie nights. Not movie nights, just like stream nights on Discord.
basically the first
We watched
thing I
that?
did when I
Oh,
arrived
dude,
was
do a
begin
couple
rooting
episodes
through
of
the
Still Game?
attic, and it didn't
Yeah,
take long
do some
to
Still
find
Game with
that old
chat.
pleather CD case
Oh, that'd
from
be
my
fun.
childhood. As I
Make
skimmed
them all
through it,
love
I noticed a
the
good deal of
pensioners.
discs were missing.
Yeah, God,
Not
I.
a good sign. But
Yeah,
stored about
we're gonna get
the
into
way
Still
through,
Game. We're gonna get into
quietly
like
waiting for over a
Lemmy's
decade
show.
now, was the disc for
See, like
Escape
my
Trials.
version of that would be having a community
And
night where I show
now I'm
episodes of
back.
Columbo.
So let's even get this thing running.
I
shall
want to do Columbo as well. I want to watch Columbo because you make
I want to
because
share.
like
I
you're
wanna
getting
share
excited for
Columbo with you.
Columbo.
Columbo is so good. You don't understand. Columbo is like, okay, so if you don't know, what makes Columbo so unique as a show is it's not a whodunit.
Is it not?
Do
I
do
thought
you
it
know
was.
this? No, it's not a whodunit. In fact, the protagonist of every episode is the criminal, is the killer. Columbo is
Really?
the antagonist. Yes. So instead of a whodunit where you're trying to solve who committed the crime, you know who committed the crime because they do it at the start of the episode. The intrigue of the episode is watching Columbo figure it out, and you as the viewer having all of the information and wondering like what mistakes are they going to make, how is Columbo going to figure this out. You know, you are in the position of the criminal being outsmarted by Columbo, and it's so much fun.
So it's like
It's a how'd you get them instead of a whodunit.
Ah, Okay, so kind of like what are they called? Is it Criminal Minds, a show that kind of does that? That's newer. That has like a similar
I don't
thing.
know.
It's
I've never
incomplete,
watched
but
Criminal
appears to
Minds.
be about
I've seen like a couple of
clay
episodes of
and
it. I think
love.
like Criminal
Then,
Minds
of
is show like
course, there's the T-Rex in the center.
the grisly
It
murder
appears
at the start,
first
and
to be a
then
statue, but we can find a
they try and,
small
like,
red button and speaker at the base. Pressing it
they
plays
do
a
it.
brief animation,
As in-
the T-Rex moving stiffly with a compressed roar emitting
What's
from its
crazy
speaker.
is
It appears
the
this is some
so
kind of
Columbo started as a
interactive
pair of movies,
animatronic display.
and
Getting
then
even
when those two
closer
movies
look,
did really well,
which
they made it a
requires us to
series.
slowly pan our camera up,
And
we can
the
see what
first movie,
appears to
Columbo
be a
doesn't even
key
show
in
up
its
till like
mouth.
halfway
I have
through.
to admit, there's something pretty unnerving.
There's a movie
about
still
this
called
small
And he's
Columbo?
like-
hook up into its jaws,
No, so
realizing
okay, so the
how
first movie is
massive this thing
Prescription
is,
Murder, and the second
especially
movie
after just
is
having seen the
Ransom for a
movie.
Dead Man.
Unfortunately, we are unable to reach the key from here. The goal of this
Yeah, they
game
started
is
as-
to
as
escape,
TV
and in
movies.
doing so, we will
Oh,
need to
even like wait,
progress through
TV movies as well. So they had like no
Jurassic, and finally Cretaceous
like,
exhibits as we slowly unlock
advertising or
them.
anything,
Along
but
the
just
way,
like
we'll also explore the
Yeah,
Ammonite
and
Aquarium
what's funny
and
is
the
so like
activities
you might
center.
know from like
At the
Osmosis
start,
a lot of
there's only
Columbo's
one
takes
door
where he's like, oh,
unlocked,
just one
and
more
that's the
thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Stuff like him scratching his head.
Yeah.
What's really funny is those were not in the original script for Prescription Murder. That was Peter Falk genuinely forgetting his lines on set and remembering them later. They just like they found it so such a charming aspect of the character they kept it in.
Columbo is 150% hybrid, cryptid. I'd believe that.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen the Tumblr post about how he's like a fey creature or whatever?
No. Wait.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Oh hey, look at that funny little dinosaur eating that rat.
Columbo.
A few of the figures, upon further inspection, move robotically with a limited range of motion, similar to the T-Rex in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Giving them an
Columbo
eerie
dimension.
sense of life, like they're watching.
I love the post. It's like my favorite episodes of Columbo are the ones where he uses his powers, and it's a Photoshop picture of him shooting lasers.
Wait.
For small mammals
Tumblr
like
loves
this
Columbo.
Megazostrodon,
I feel like I've missed out. I never gotten like big into Tumblr. Like
becoming a larger predators next
same with
to me.
Columbo, I
Though
guess.
Megazostrodon's highly evolved senses of hearing and smell help them to evade the
I
dangers
know.
of their environment. Their demise, as shown here, was inevitable. Jeez,
Also want
did
to take a
no
little sippy.
Megazostrodons
Yeah, make sure you're
ever
taking
just
sips.
die
You can
peacefully of old
hydrate.
age? From here, we can find
Oh,
an
my
employee room
glass
with
is
a
empty. I
control
can't
panel
hydrate
that
actually. I might
allows
have to
us change
dihydrate.
the animation of the T-Rex,
You're not allowed to.
allowing us to reach the key.
I forget if it's. Okay, hold on. God, this is so stupid.
Be careful about which animation you choose, otherwise you might end up in this prehistoric robot's jaws.
Some people are into that.
Oh yeah. Also,
Coming back from the employee room actually
if
has
you don't
one of the most
know,
unsettling
one of the
scares
best
in the
things
whole
about
game.
Columbo that
As
makes
we
him
enter back
so
into
likable
Triassic
even today,
exhibit,
despite the
we
fact that
find
he's a
all of
cop.
the creature's eyes are
All
now
of the
on us.
criminals are rich people who think
After
because they have
solving a
money
few
they can
more
get away with
puzzles,
anything.
which give us access
Oh,
to
okay, I
the
love
And
that.
he's
Jurassic
like
Hall
this,
through a
and he's like
side
this
door,
schlubby
when we make
working
our way
class
back
guy.
into the lobby,
We love it.
He's a scrungly.
T-Rex
He's 100% a scrungly little guy.
trace,
But is
just an
but is he
empty
playing it up?
display. And then
I love
we
that.
hear
I love
Yeah.
that moniker for people. Scrungly.
Okay, the closest I can find is this series of hashtag.
And as if it couldn't get
But
any
it's
worse, we circled back
Columbo is
to
a trickster
Jurassic
fae who
exhibit
punishes the wicked where they would
and see
otherwise
this.
not get caught. He takes the form of a detective because that's what humans expect justice to look like. It's how phone calls always reach him at just the right time, no matter the location or caller. Why his pockets have what he's looking for them with just a bit of searching. Why the cops take a second or two to recognize him. And why he doesn't carry a cold iron gun. Also, his wife is the queen of the fairies.
The dinosaurs have come to life and are on the loose.
There was
a
a more in-depth one I remember that like really went through like all his mannerisms and how it relates to it. But what's funny is Tumblr like says shit like that, but actually the creators of the show themselves, the idea was that Columbo is an almost mythical figure, where like he shows up when he's needed, he disappears when he's not, and like
He hears you when you're
it's-
sleeping. He knows when you're not.
Yeah. He talks about his wife endlessly.
This is both terrifying
His
and
wife
Aw.
got a
also little
spin-off
bit
show that didn't
frustrating.
last
As far
very
as I can
long.
tell, whether
Aw,
a
no.
dinosaur will be in a room or not is
You never see her in the
basically random,
show,
and though it's
even in the
usually only a
episode
few
where she's
seconds
explicitly
before you can
important to
come
the
back and
plot.
they'll be gone.
Wait,
It can
really?
be pretty annoying to just have
Yeah,
to
you never
leave
see her
and
in the
be
show. She's
blocked
just
from
Mrs.
progressing at
Columbo.
random times.
But she
This
did
is
get like
also
a
the point in the
weird
game where you
spin-off
can definitely
series.
start to see the bugs
Columbo
and
is
stuff
Doctor Who.
that OP referenced.
I can believe
Sometimes
that.
clicking things just doesn't work. There's
I like
audio and visual
have you ever seen the
issues,
chart
while
of like
recording
detectives
footage
and
for
whether or
this
not they could
video,
solve the
I
Kira
got
case?
one of the creepiest
And Columbo is
glitches
like
I've ever
top
run into
far
playing
left
the game.
because we know he would.
But
The
he's,
categories are like it's broken up into quadrants, and on the left top is like could solve the Kira case, and then on the right is could not solve the Kira case, and then on top and bottom on the left side is on top it's could intuit the mechanics of the Death Note and could not intuit the mechanics of the Death Note, and Columbo is in the far top left. He could solve the case and he could intuit the mechanics of the Death Note. Yeah, I've seen the Death Note Columbo parody. It's really good. Columbo rules. That's why, like, again, like there was a whole movement when ACAB was happening about there was like because Columbo is still really popular, obviously, and there was a section of people who were like Columbo is propaganda, and then other people who post stuff like in the show Columbo literally tells the criminals not to trust the cops.
I had a somber epiphany yesterday morning. Since I embarked on this endeavor, it had
I
never
love that.
occurred to me that it could end.
Yeah.
I was so focused on the next step, I was blind to the inevitability of its final conclusion. Whether we can scrape together enough resources
Like,
to keep this place running for another month,
on that
or
whole
year,
propaganda
or
kind of
10
thing,
years,
like,
the end
even,
will
like,
always be the same. Looking into the
the whole
mirror
ACAB thing.
yesterday,
Like, have you seen that
finally hit,
ACAB means
I
tiny
realized
horse?
truly for the first time that Triassic Hall will
Oh,
die.
you
Maybe
know,
not
I don't.
now,
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's like somebody's like dressed like this little pony as like a cop, and it's like the
Yeah.
post is like crying while pulling trigger. ACAB means tiny horse.
There's this dusting for dinos mini game where you dig up dinosaur bones with a little brush, and it's
the idea that
maybe the creepiest
Columbo is about solving crime and punishing the perpetrators. Yeah. If you didn't know, there's even an episode where he lets the criminal go free because his decision at the end of the episode is putting her in jail would mean nothing.
and hides in the activities.
what was their crime?
I won't.
Seeing it in the dark corners.
Well,
is
they're all
terrifying, not to
murderers.
mention its
Okay.
death
But and because you want to watch the show, I'm not going to spoil the reasoning why. But it's a good episode.
Generally, people are murderers because they kill someone.
Water animatronics and the
Oh well, yeah. No, I mean, no. I'm talking like the reason that Columbo lets her go.
Okay.
And doesn't, even though he has solved the case definitively, he basically just says, "I'm not going to report this to my superiors," and he leaves. You get a lot of cool guest characters too. You have Johnny Cash plays a character. You have fuck, the Star Trek guy. I can't remember his name right now.
Leonard Nimoy?
No, the other one. Wait, actually, I think Leonard Nimoy is in an episode. Yes, I think he plays a chess guy.
Of course, he's playing the chess guy.
William Shatner. That's it. William Shatner is a killer. William Shatner is a killer who is an actor who plays a detective on TV. It's awesome.
The most difficult and frustrating, as the density and frequency of dinosaur
Oh,
encounters
if Patrick
increase.
Stewart was in
The
Columbo,
most
could you guys
unsettling
imagine?
Part of the Cretaceous exhibit, I think, is
No, I was
That'd be
thinking of William
insane.
Shatner.
there's this little area dedicated to the death.
No,
of
I think
dinosaurs,
Pat-
and it's just
Patrick
so
Stewart's a bit too,
dark.
highbrow.
Imagery of dinosaurs decomposing, bursting into flames and
Oh,
suffocating, and the way it describes
too
it is
highbrow?
so grim. Though they could not conceive.
Columbo's a
as the
smart
last
show. It's a surprise for like a
beast
TV
suffocated from the
detective.
toxic
I
air.
mean, maybe
This marked the
I'm
end
too
of the reign
biased,
of the dinosaurs.
but like
The
I always
final
feel
level
like
might
the
be
villains are
moving
clever,
into
and Columbo is a unique kind of clever.
I have just been reminded of something.
Is that
Cat. Something special happens if you donate 100 bits. I forgot to mention
not a
this.
Webo?
It's not a Webo. It's not a Webo.
A Webo.
A Webo.
A Webo.
A Webo. But yeah, if you donate 100 bits, something special happens. But is Columbo Baby Girl, McCoy asks?
Is Columbo Baby Girl? Here's the thing. Columbo is my unproblematic king. However, I told Abby this. There is very unfortunately one episode with one scene very early in the first season where you get that moment of like, oh, this was a different time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I mean, we've been finding out with, like, Still Game, haven't we? It's been watching, it's like, yeah, these are...
There's a lot of gay jokes in Still Game, yeah, that are like, who can't do that nowadays?
Even I think Lemmy's done, like, some kind... a little bit of that, and I think Lemmy's a national treasure.
I think that in a situation like that, right? It's just like, it is literally if they don't do it anymore, right? It's
Yeah.
clearly just a case of it was a different time where this was a more acceptable thing
I
in the public space. It's bad,
agree.
but it's
Agreed.
like, you know,
I mean, at least like it's nothing like bad compared to like. I was thinking like the worst example of it was a different time. For like, I think that's utterly irredeemable, and it always upsets me in my childhood. Was the villain to Ace Ventura?
oh no, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's yeah, I mean it's bad. It's definitely
That's
bad. You watch
that's
it
bad,
nowadays and
and
it's just like a little
I still
awful.
like Ace Ventura is like one of my favorite movies growing up. One of my favorite
There's a
cartoons
reason
as
I like the
well.
second one more.
Same. Oh, I think I like the second one purely because of a rhino scene.
The rhino scene is so fucking funny.
The rhino scene has me crying every single time I see it.
Oh my god.
If you've not seen Ace Ventura 2, chat, you should. It is so.
Yeah, what's it? Nature Calls is what
Yeah,
it's called,
Nature
right?
Calls.
Yeah, that and this always stuck with me. I love the like a glove scene.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm talking about? This he's spinning in the car and lands on the parking spot. Shit, God, that movie was so good. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee Turner.
Bumblebee tuna. Rewatching the Real Jim's Simpsons season retrospectives and Who Boys, a lot of middle seasons involve a lot of don't watch this with your gay / trans friends. Yeah, I mean it is listen, it's simply unfortunate. I don't really know what else to say about it, right? It's just a shitty thing from history, one of a billion shitty things from history, except it's just really recent history.
I like
Love a kid that's made with Bumblebee.
I hate to like defend. It's not even defending. It's like it was just explaining that people are like not as chill. And the thing is like, even I think like back in like in the 90s, I think like watching shows from like the 70s or 80s, you could see things with like and think, oh, it was a different time. And that's just how things progress.
Yep.
Like
it's deeply unfortunate, and honestly, I feel really bad for those times, for those kinds of people. Always. I mean, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, it's gross, and all I can think of is like we are getting better. I think we're getting more media literate.
Especially like as somebody who likes a lot of old media. Like, do you know about the movie Once Bitten?
No.
I actually really like it. It's a comedy vampire movie. But I don't play it during Halloween anymore because there's a scene where the entire premise of the scene is, boy, wouldn't it be horrible to be labeled gay? That would be the worst thing that could ever happen to us. And it's just like a really dragged on scene. And it's really unfortunate because the rest of the movie, genuinely great, very funny. It's definitely something that like I would watch with friends who I knew were like, you know, wouldn't get offended by it or anything. But like in a public space, no way. Just watch the OG Hostel. I don't like those movies.
Never seen Hostel.
I don't vibe with those films.
These little pieces you have, I'm gonna chew on these.
You can chew on them?
I mean, I can give you I'll give you this to chew on. Oh, never mind, it's gone.
Num nums?
Oh,
Num nums?
Oh wait, you know some really cool dice I have?
Fudge is great, by the way.
Yeah, look. These big dice.
Little dice you have?
Yeah, look at them. They look like lemon drops.
Oh my god, can I eat those?
And they're big too.
They do look like lemon drops. I love lemon stuff. I'm going to eat that. That's candy. That is 100% candy.
It just looks like, honestly, it wouldn't blame. I've tried biting into them, hurt my tooth. Does this to your testicles? You can't. What's the mask equivalent of ovary rotary? Oh wait, no, that's just testicular torsion.
Excuse me?
Ovary rotary, testicular torsion. It's the same thing.
Testicular torsion, huh? Is that where we're going?
Keep playing the
It
video.
looked like Slime's Abby don't snort them.
Does Vistira balls as a friend?
Oh my god.
I rolled a 10.
Just a little platonic.
This chat, y'all are 10s.
Do you know the those like the balls that they roll in their hand? Do you know what I'm talking about? Not those balls, the other balls, the metal balls.
Wow. Thank you for the bitterly. Thank you for the crumb. A single crumb. Look at me gasp. Like,
That's Abby moments before sticking those dice in her mouth. Some friendly, firmly grasping.
I ate the dice. Oh, free.
Oh my god, it's Armia.
Oh god, it's Armia. Everybody act cool.
Armia, the person most suspicious of women just because they want to sacrifice people on the battlefield and bathe in their blood.
Excuse me, Ojo-sama?
God forbid women have hobbies.
Yeah, honestly. But it's fancy women, so like, I can't partake in these hobbies. I'm not of a social standing to enjoy these hobbies. Oh. You don't do bloodlet. You don't bloodlet your virgins? Oh. How droll.
Droll. You know, this shows how like all I'm saying the last woman who was bathing in blood was literally encouraging demonic cannibalism. No, that's different because she was like a spider or whatever, and you don't trust spiders. But beautiful dark-haired women who just want to do a little stabbing, like, what's wrong with that?
Have you played
as long as I'm not the one getting stabbed, like, oh, not Wendag. Is Vor a high class, middle class, or lower class hobby? I guess it depends. So, like, I mean, think about it. Are you voring for the enjoyment of it, or are you voring because you can't afford groceries?
Unwilling. I'd say unwilling pred is definitely a high class hobby. That's like a. Wait, I'm just imagining like you get to vol once a year. That's a middle class hobby. Oh, the different societal class structures of war.
What about cannibalism for the sake of fitting in with high society? It's like potatoes versus seafood. Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, Mola, you're gonna have to like.
You're not eating properly prepared food?
I'm not eating raw potatoes.
Yeah, who's eating raw potatoes?
Isn't that like deadly too?
I don't know. I think eating anything raw is deadly anymore. Oh my god, speaking of raw
would you not eat an apple?
Oh no, yeah, I would eat an apple. No, you have to grill the apple first. You gotta fry up the apple, then you can eat it.
Sorry,
did you hear
hang on.
about
I need to read out what Army is gonna have for dinner.
Okay.
He's going to have salmon with celeriac puree and a nice beurre blanc sauce.
Army, I don't know what any of those words mean except salmon.
You know what eat means?
But I was gonna say, did you see that like $400 juicer made by the raw vegan guy?
Wait, we talking about Juicero? Like the one that's like just a Capri Sun squeezer?
Yeah. No, well, I just found out the story behind that because like so like the guy who made it is like a raw vegan, which is like
what's a raw
not
vegan?
only do you only eat like plant-based stuff, you also don't cook it because apparently that gets rid of nutrients, which is stupid. And his idea was, isn't puree just like ragu? Is that like tomato puree?
Have you ever had like mashed potatoes? Because mashed potatoes is a puree, technically.
Is it? I do like mashed potatoes.
Really? I'm not a mashed potato gal. It's like
I'm not letting you move on from this peasant. She's on her soapbox. It's gilded.
Okay, now I'm about to show you what vol means to the working class. Eat the rich!
Oh my god, puree is literally just mashed. Yeah, so like ragu is like mashed up tomatoes into a sauce, so that's a puree.
Oh, I can't eat armia. Look at me, gout. Rich food.
She'll give you gout. If you think about it, like, isn't Armia like a star? Think about the calories, Abby. Too much.
To an employee room just off of the Cretaceous
What do you ever
where
eat?
we've been led to believe the
One
key to the
armia
answer is
or 1
to find a
kilogram
rusted
of
and
uranium?
decayed body of an animatronic Carnotaurus. It seems to
Which is
be
more
on the
filling.
edge of death, with
Which is
robotic
more filling.
breathing shallow, but
Oh, hey.
approaching it
I,
causes you
I'm
Oh no,
turning
no.
the video off.
So because this story is so insane, I just need to I need to get back to the Juicero story. So the guy who invented it is a raw vegan, and his idea was like, let me bring up the thing so I don't get any of this incorrect.
I need to hear
'cause
this.
This was
This
just
is-
explained. This was just explained to me.
While you're looking for that,
Listen.
add
I'll
to
say
starting in
this,
3 minutes chat. So,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
If you don't want to miss the exciting stories of Juicero, please consider subscribing or using Twitch Turbo or Twitch Prime.
Okay. So initially, he did not want all the shitty Wi-Fi or QR code verification, but then he looked up what happened with Odwalla in 1996 of people dying from drinking raw juice, so he became paranoid on making his juice safe no matter what. So if you don't know, the Juicero Capri Sun packs have an expiration date on them. And
Yeah.
if it is past that expiration date, the program in your phone will not let you juice them at all. Even if it's a minute over, because he
Wait,
was so
really?
paranoid about this. And Odwalla fixed their juice issue by pasteurizing it, but raw vegans don't believe pasteurization actually does anything and is actually more dangerous, because of course they do.
I hate people. I hate humanity.
So I don't mind things like veganism and vegetarianism for whatever reason, but I do have to say this raw veganism thing genuinely sounds like mental illness. Like,
Honestly,
you are rot-brained by niche news articles on the internet and like paranoid.
yeah, I'd believe that. Like, how much of those, like, how much for Juicero refills anyway? That's the thing, like, I never understood, like, or knew about.
It's
Like, how
it's
much
kind of true in a sense, but also some food needs to be cooked to access the nutrient effectively. So it is one of those things where it is literally true in the sense that yes, when you cook food, it loses some nutrients, but it is also a fact that needs to be taken within the context of the situation, because cooking food also makes it so that your body absorbs it better, meaning you actually get more of the nutrients into your bloodstream. So it is literally, yes, it is losing nutrients technically, but by cooking it, you are allowing your body to absorb more of the nutrients within the inherent food.
It's
So
like,
it is actually a net gain.
on that, like, it's like how in some places, some folk are like,
Have fun, Armia.
have fun, Armia. Like, depending on what you eat, like, some food, like eating raw foods is good for, like, losing weight, only because calories, your body has to spend calories to digest food. To, like, actually access calories, cooking food
That's why
means it's
protein
easy.
is so important.
Yeah, it means, that's why I said, like cooking protein, it makes it easy to, like, digest those into calories. Or something like that. I'm not a nutritionist, but essentially, it makes things easier to digest. That's the long and
reason
short of it.
protein. One of the reasons that protein is so important is because it is actually difficult for your body to digest, so you burn more calories digesting it. And then also because it builds muscle, your muscles then use more calories because they're built up more.
Okay.
So it, like, protein is like really important for losing weight by working out. You know what I mean? Specifically by working out.
We'll see you soon, Armia. She's calling us goobers. Dang.
We do love Armia.
We do love Armia, but are we goobers?
I'm not a goober. I don't know about you.
As in, you don't know if I
You
am
might-
or I'm not?
You might be a goober.
I think I might be a goober. Actually, no, I introduced myself as an all-around goober.
True.
I was trying... somebody, like, looked me up on ChatGPT, and,
If you have to...
I came up, it said that I was a goober. It's like, damn.
If you If you need a hydrate redeem and you have slugs for brains, you might be a goober.
Are we goobers? Or are we
Or are we
dancing?
dancing?
Why not both? Why can't, can we dance as goobers? Actually, yeah. Go fill your fucking water glass up.
Wait, who?
You!
Me?
Yeah, we gotta hydrate redeem.
Oh shit, you're right. Wait, how did you know it was empty?
Because you said it was empty like an hour ago. And I know you haven't left.
Wait, Abby has a slug for a brain? Isn't that just her antenna?
No, I
Yeah,
am the
so, like,
slug for brains.
You know those parasites that go in snails and go up in their eye stalks to attract birds? That's what Abby's antenna are.
No joke, that was like my idea for like a Halloween outfit one day. Like it'd just be like zombie Abby and like big like the antenna be like the big slug parasites.
That'd be wicked.
I love body horror. Favorite kind of horror.
Body horror's cool. Body horror's cool.
So good.
Have you ever seen the Fly remake? That's got some roady body horror in it.
I haven't seen the remake. I've seen the OG with you.
No, with me? I've
Yeah,
never shown the OG.
Have you not?
No. The old black and white film? No.
Oh wait,
I'm
no.
talking about the remake with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh wait, I think I have seen that one then.
Oh yeah, where he like vomits on the guy's hand and it melts.
Yeah, so cool.
It's so good.
Oh, I love that.
Flower gore is so dope.
Flower gore is great.
Like, I would love to see. Oh god, there's like so much cool shit you can do. Did I tell you, Abby, about the image that got posted in another Discord of the horror movies named after shapes?
No. Wait. Horror movies named for shapes.
Hold on, let me find it really quick.
How big is the list? I know it's the cube.
Well, so what was funny is, okay, it's spiral, cube, sphere, the ring, pyramid, circle, and triangle, right? And it's just them together in a collage. And I was looking at it, and it's like, well, I've seen 4 of these films. 2 of them I really like. I've seen. I know the full story of Triangle. It has a cool twist, but it's one of those things where because I know it, I don't really feel compelled to watch it. I know about Spiral. I'm not a big Saw fan. And then I was like, the only one I don't think I know is Pyramid, unless that's the found footage movie about the team of people who go in the pyramid and wake up Anubis, and he's really, really pissed. And then I look it up, and I'm like, yeah, it is in fact. Okay, I know all of these movies. They missed the fucking Pentagon. Spiral is bad. I mean, I'd believe. Well, I know the plot of Spiral. I'm just not a Saw guy. It's a lot of it's a lot of the same reason I don't like Hostel. I think the first Saw movie is really good. Put on a movie, it doesn't matter which one. Put on Circle and watch a. Oh, actually, I don't want to spoil it. Circle is a fucked up movie. Have I told you about it? I actually really like it.
No, you've not.
It's okay. So the premise of Circle is we start in a completely pitch black room with 20 red circles on the ground, and there's a person standing on each circle, and every 2 minutes they have to vote for a person to die. That's the entire movie.
Oh, that sounds cool, actually. I like that as a concept.
I love, like, it was around the same time that me and my friend were watching a bunch of
wasn't
movies
that
like this.
Wasn't that... Hang on, didn't Mr. Beast turn...
Were you gonna say a Mr. Beast video?
It sounds like a Mr. Beast video.
It does sound like a Mr. Beast video. I won't spoil what it's all about, but it's one of those movies where it's just like it is like a terrifying situation where the entire movie is just personalities clashing and like manipulation and all this other stuff. It's really, really cool. And it was around the same time that me and my friend were watching a bunch of movies like this. Like there was one called Would You Rather? It was okay. I wasn't too big into it, but it was the same kind of idea where it was like this rich person gets all these people there, and then they play the most deadly game of Would You Rather that you can imagine. It was okay. It was fine. But Circle was the one that I really liked because it was such like an interesting and simple concept taken to like its extreme.
Okay.
And Vix, if you want to hang out and watch horror movies, hit me up. Dude, anytime. I love horror. I'm trying to drag Abby to see more horror movies.
Excuse me, I want to watch more. We can do it. Like, if you want to set up on my Discord, we can do.
We can do it in your Discord. We can do it anywhere you want. anytime you want. If you're just like one day you're just like, hey, I don't know what I want to watch, but I just kind of want to watch a horror movie real quick. Like we could just get together, we just do it.
I'm done for that. And Apollo, yeah, have
Um,
a good time. We'll catch you soon.
Oh, is Apollo leaving? Bye, Apollo.
Bye, Apollo. Say bye to Apollo, everyone. You better do.
Thank you for making Abby watch horror. That's a condition of being a friend of mine, is that you have to endure me wanting to show you horror movies.
Like
I love to share my interests.
I mean, I would like when I first met you.
I want to show you.
Yeah, when we first started hanging out like for Halloween last year. Like I never like I said to you like I watch like 2 movies a year.
Yeah.
And now I like watch most of Halloween now. The only reason I don't watch all of Halloween is because like I gotta I have this stream.
Like work and stuff to do. Yeah. It makes me I've told you before, it makes me so happy to hear that, actually. Like the fact that you're like, yeah, I only watch 2 movies a year, but then Halloween came on and you were just like, no, I watched everything I could during Halloween because it was also fun and enjoyable.
And
I really want you to watch Itsy Bitsy.
Sure, we can do that after stream if you want.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm down for like a long night tonight.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Watch the movie. It's a Friday. I'm taking it kind of easy today. I was working on my layout. There's probably some other small graphical things I'm gonna work on, but like I'm not like working today. You know what I mean?
I get you. Hey Randolph, welcome on in. How you doing?
Hello, Randolph.
Hello.
I gotta think if I can come up with any other like, if there's like any like themes.
Rubes, let's not. I'm not even gonna read what Rubes said. You just read it in your head.
Wait, what the fuck? Why?
Let's not.
What do you mean, speaking of? Nobody mentioned any.
Wait, yeah, we didn't mention any of that. Hang on.
What are you talking about?
Let's move on. Kin says, I want to watch specifically read horror, but I'm down to find the stuff I wanted to read. When you say read, are you like down for shapes, Pentagon? Okay, I get you now.
I've really wanted to specifically read horror, but I don't want to find stuff. Oh, do you mean like books or do you mean like manga? Because Abby can recommend you some good horror manga.
I love horror manga because I've got so much anxiety. Being able to, with page 10 and like horror comics too. I'm trying to get more into horror comics. Like Final Girl, one of my favorite series. Have you read Final Girl?
I haven't read Final Girl, but have you ever read Hack Slash?
Yes.
Hack Slash is one of my favorite series. I have like all the omnibuses. I love Hack Slash.
Is so good. I think it's like the first like comic book I really read. That and the
something sci-fi.
Ooh, I don't actually know too much sci-fi horror.
I know that I was in the middle of reading Terraformers, which is like the cockroach manga.
It's fine.
It starts as like horror, and it has kind of evolved into superpowered humans fighting superpowered cockroaches, which kind of was less interesting to me.
That's the issue of like a lot of
that was my issue with that one vampire series you sent.
Oh, Hinganjima? Yeah, Hinganjima is like. See, the thing is like.
I was interested in the concept of, because you were like, everything is vampires, and I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, like animals and everything is vampires. And then I read it, and it like the first story is like, okay, I wonder where they're building to. And then what they're building to is a guy with a tree who can just kill everything. I was like, I'm just like not that interested.
The thing is like there's a sequel series to Hinganjima. So this Hinganjima. Hinganjima 47, which is the last 47 days, and then there's Hinganjima 48 days later, which is kind of they kind of like do the days later series, and in the 48 days later series for Hinganjima, it kind of goes a bit like spoilers. They move away from the island to essentially like it becomes like post-apocalypse horror.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's like an escalation that I'm not like. I like the idea of like a crazy story about an island full of vampires. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There's a point where the escalation just gets like insane. The only
I think that's an issue of like horror manga in general. Like
when
6,000
it goes too long.
Yeah, 6,000 I think was like perfect. 6,000 I want to see
Yes.
and 6,000 needs an
And-
adaptation.
And you know what else I thought of too? What was the one about the guy who dies and turns into electricity? I loved that one.
Oh, he's
He
like a
becomes
stalk.
obsessed with the idol group.
Yeah,
He's like a stalker.
I can't remember. Not Paranoia Radio. Paranoia Radio is a different
There's
one.
there's that 2-page spread of like the electricity in the city forming his face. Oh, so cool.
That's so good.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. Close.
Yeah, yeah. It's Doc Ock.
Our
Think-
manga about electric stalker.
Speaking of bugs like that, in the early Permian period, there were centipedes as long as cars that could rear up and look right in your eye. Yeah. Wait, I've sent you that. You know the a strange bug that wants to if it wants a saltine.
I found it.
You know a little bug that wants a saltine video, Vix.
Oh, the video that you always send me. It's
Yeah.
you asking for a saltine.
Yeah, that's like one of those
it's-
scorpions.
By the way, Denjin N. If you're
Denjin
interested
N.
in a nice, like, condensed, really like gets under your skin horror story that's like supernatural, but also like really just like he's a stalker. It's like stalker fucked up. You know what I mean? Denjin N was really fun to read.
I'm glad you liked that one.
The only horror manga I think you sent me that I got super into it when it started turning into superpowered people fighting each other was the finger gun.
Oh, Jagan. Jagan's.
Jagan.
Hang on.
That managed to keep a really interesting and intriguing tone the entire time through.
Okay.
Also, kind of helps that it kind of starts that way too.
Let me share a chat with Saltine Bug.
I love the saltine bug.
Hang on.
The pre-Cambrian saltine bug.
Probably.
It's on your stream.
Oh, hang on. I need to give it mute audio too. Just make sure it works. Onto.
Every stream muted, unfortunately.
Here we go. Cats. This is the Saltine Bug.
This is Abby.
It's just like this.
Abby sends me that picture of herself, of not of herself. Abby sends me that picture of that bug and just calls it herself.
Just this is like.
He wants another saltine cracker.
Give me my saltines.
Have you showed them live Abby reaction?
Oh, okay. I think we're ready for live Abby reaction.
Oh, that okay.
Oh wait,
God.
Reynolds got a fact for you about centipedes.
In the Permian days, they aware centipedes big enough to tear up to look you right in the eye.
Oh, rear up.
I don't like
Bugs.
I don't like bugs.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of big bugs. There's an okay, excuse current company because I love Abby, but
I'm
bugs
not a
are too
bug.
alien for me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
bugs are too alien for me. There's just something. They're so like. I know some people say like, oh, they're cute, and you know what? I respect it. It's fine because people think snakes are horrible, and I think they're cute. But
Mhm.
like, every time I look at a bug up close, I'm just like, you are a horrifying, unfeeling, cold, heartless killing machine that would tear me apart for one scrap of food. Like, if you could. I don't like bugs.
I'll say.
So,
I
Some are definitely cute. Yeah, caterpillars are cute.
Caterpillars are cute, except when we become butterflies. Butterflies are horrific. I hate butterflies. Moths.
Caterpillars are cute until you get like a zoom in on what their fucking face looks like.
Yeah.
I like when they're just like fat logs. They're definitely cute as fuck spiders. Okay, listen, I need you
Ever
to
seen
understand that I'm an arachnophobe.
Yeah, it's true.
Spiders are the worst. And you know what the worst part of that is? So, I have a deep-seated fear of spiders, just in general. No matter what size they are, I don't care how cute you think they are. Their entire bodily makeup terrifies me. And because I was like a child and a grown man and who loves horror, that means that I am naturally drawn to spider-related horror stuff. And I do genuinely love it because to me, spiders are just so fucking scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a kid, I wasn't out there watching a bunch of scary spider horrors. I was just interested in them because they were scary, and because they were scary, I thought they were kind of cool. So like I had this, I probably don't have it anymore, but I had like this book that was like a children's book going into the detailed anatomy of spiders. Like you would have these like plastic film in the middle of the pages that you would peel away, and it would be layers of like, oh, this is what their like arterial system looks like. This is what their intestines look like. You know, of like a tarantula. It was so cool, but also so scary.
Aw.
The mesothelae spider was the size of a human head.
Nope, don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like the
Owning cute spiders helped me get over my chronic arachnophobia. Here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. Sorry, go on.
Just going back to like the spiders the size of your head. Like in horror, the one thing I don't like about the Thing is when the spider thing starts crawling around. I don't like that. Ugh.
Can I tell you that I it doesn't bother me because I know it's just on a tiny little cart that they're pulling with a rope. And I just think it's kind of, so I think it's kind of cute.
I thought it's a remote control.
No, so they had like a tiny little like wheelie cart thingy that it was sitting on, and then the legs are just programmed to just move up and down, and they just pulled it slowly with a rope across the floor.
Aw, kind of cute actually.
That's what I mean. It's like I can't be scared of it anymore because I know it's just like this cute little thing. Jumping spiders have good enough eyesight to see the moon? That's weird. They'd be hunting cats if they were alive.
Nope.
Speaking of jumping spiders and hunting cats, Eight-Legged Freaks is such a fun movie, you guys.
Oh, it is good. That is fun. I was about to say, like, how do you segue from that?
Segue from that? Trust me, Abby. I have my ways.
Just slide on in.
Have
you ridden a Segway?
Have I ridden a Segway? No.
Oh, okay. So you don't know how to Segway.
I don't know. That's fair. So they stop looking at me with them big ol' eyes, kind. I just like I can't see it. I'm like incapable of finding spiders cute, and like I'll say this. So what is nice is that I can adjust when it comes to video games. Like, you know how video games nowadays all have like an arachnophobia mode?
Yeah.
I intentionally never turn it off for two reasons. One, because I am not so deeply triggered by it that I don't want to see the original vision of whatever the game is. And two, what about crabs and lobsters? They don't freak me out, but I don't like them.
Wait, you don't like crabs and lobsters? So you like wait, so what about like the spider crab, the horseshoe crabs I send you pictures of? Wait, you sent me like a cute little crab video the other day too.
Okay, hold on. All right, let me be like super clear about this. I do think that certain crabs are cute.
Mm-hmm.
But so like when I'm in the like, would I touch a crab? No, not if I can help it. They freak me out in that way. They are just big spiders that live in the water. But what one thing that I think separates crabs and spiders for me, and this is going to sound really strange because of the tirade I just went on about insects and bugs. I think crabs have cute faces.
Same. I think they're adorable.
I can't really explain it. I just think they're kind of cute. But like their legs, I don't like it. No.
I think crabs are. I think they're just really cute. Like I don't know. I think crabs are cuter than lobsters.
Crabs are definitely cuter than lobsters. I think lobsters are like nothing creatures.
Have you seen vampire crabs?
No. I've only seen the vampire squid. You kept catching vampire squids in the game and saying it was me.
David Diver? Yeah. Vampire crabs is super cool.
Did you know Balatro has a Dave the Diver deck?
Yeah, it's got skin. I think it's for hearts. You ever have like a?
Yeah, I forget.
You ever be like, do I want just a plain deck? Do I want David Diver or do I want Among Us?
Oh, Rubes. Yeah. the spiders in the new WoW zone are I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. I'm not a fan. But I think one of the worst video game spiders from there's so I think Skyrim has like one of the scariest video game spiders, but I think part of that's because it's first person. But what I was going to say is I never turn on the arachnophobia mode because I can get used to it over time, and nothing proved that to me more than playing Grounded with my friends. Has anybody in here played Grounded?
What's Grounded?
It is a survival adventure crafting game where you play as 4 children who've been Honey I Shrunk the Kids in their backyard.
Oh, so wait, so Honey Shrunk the Kids? Like a
Yes,
video game?
it is literally Honey I Shrunk the Kids, the video game. It is so much fun, Abby. I love it a lot, actually. But one of the big, like, super dangerous, like, creatures that you have to deal with in the backyard that, like, will genuinely dictate how and where you build your bases are wolf spiders. They're fucking terrifying. And so the game has a element system, which is spicy candy, which is fire damage, minty candy, which is cold damage, and sour candy, which is electric damage. And you know me, I obviously went for spicy weapons. And guess what? Every spider but one in the game is weak against.
Spicy weapons?
Yeah, so I was our designated spider killer.
Oh, I mean, did you take that job with glee?
So at first, no. But I got so used to fighting them that I don't want to say I got over it because they can still absolutely jump out and scare the crap out of me. But when it comes to facing them one-on-one, I did get a lot better with it.
Did you know wolf
Has
spiders
anyone
have
played-
eye shine?
Have eye shine? Like when you take a pic of a cat with flash? Yeah, spiders
don't
are
typically-
scary, man.
I don't typically take
Have you ever
pictures
seen
of
a-
spiders.
Have you ever seen a wolf spider eat a minnow? I don't like it. And yes, I have seen it because, like I said, I'm a horror guy, and this is the thing I'm scared of, so I like to be scared, right? But it's I bet you can find out in that one game where they're everywhere. Oh,
What
do
is-
you know if oh yeah. Put up some crabs on the server, stream context chat.
What is
What is it called again?
Pichican?
It's called Grounded. It's called
Grounded?
Grounded. It's so good, you guys. Actually, you know what's frustrating though is we ribboned the game on Steam, 100% achievements, and then they released an update that added like 3 new achievements, which broke all of our ribbons. But like, we're like, when are we gonna go back and get those 3 achievements? And it's just like, we just haven't yet.
It still counts.
The only it counts in my heart.
Yeah.
The one thing that I think I would add to Grounded is character customization.
Is there not any?
I would love. There's not any. No, it's for specific kids.
Okay.
And part of it's because they have like a lot of like voice lines, like context sensitive voice lines, which like I get, but I would rather have a silent kid that I could customize personally.
Yeah, and you intend to like you play with friends too?
Yeah. It's up to 4 players. It is really fun. It's like it's so charming. So I've played so many survival crafting games that now the ones that I enjoy the most are the ones that really break the mold in some way. Like I've been playing Abiotic Factor, which is a survival crafting game, except instead of being out in the wilderness, you're in a giant underground lab, and just like changing the context to that has like it made it feel so fresh, even though it's just another survival crafting game. But Grounded is similar in that because you are shrunk, all of your building materials are things like grass stalks and twigs, and, you know what I mean? And like bug parts and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of really charming. I like it a lot.
What's the what was I gonna say? Like, what's progression like in that? Like what like if everything's like shrunk down, like what's like the starting gear? Like what's the punching trees equivalent in that game?
Okay, so you start out, right? And you pick up like plant fibers and like rocks, and you use them to make little hatchets to cut down grass stalks.
Mm-hmm.
And so like your first base building material is grass stalk. Your first like gear is usually like rock strapped to sticks, and then like your armor is like made out of acorn.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to make a special hammer tool to break open the acorns, and then you get like the acorn tops and parts of the acorn shells and stuff. And then progression is partially reaching new areas of the backyard, as well as so the goal of the game, surprisingly, is to unshrink yourself. And
Dang.
to do that, you have to basically fix this the broken machine and restore its power. And what's my favorite horror movie? Too many to list, but I usually just default to Tremors. I love that movie.
Hi, Amy. Welcome on in.
Hi, Amy. Sorry, I'm explaining Grounded. So the
Hang on,
I won't go.
let me answer McCoy's question. For me, Tucker and Dale.
You should know that they said Vix at the end. They clearly weren't talking to you.
Kicks from stream.
Tucker and Dale is also a fantastic movie. If you've never seen it, watch Tucker and Dale.
It's surprisingly violent, but like the writing is like it makes me like getting is like
The
like,
horror movie that's surprisingly violent. Tucker and Dale, if you've never seen it, the entire concept is Vic's angry. That's what I name my barbarian when I've had enough. The concept behind Tucker and Dale, if you've never seen it, is it's a hillbilly horror movie, but from the perspective of the hillbillies, and the entire thing's a giant misunderstanding.
Oh,
It's so good. We love Tucker and Dale. Tucker and Dale are sweethearts. They're baby girls.
I'd agree with that. Oh, what's the John? Is it John Peel one? Like what's a racist horror movie?
Oh, excuse me?
Hang on.
A racist horror movie?
No. It's the. Hang on.
They're so baby girl. You're so right. Damn right I am.
Hang on.
Figured a little man time would do him some good.
Get Out. That's the one. Thank you.
Oh, you were saying Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
I thought, okay, so to be clear, what I thought you were saying was Jordan Peterson and racist horror movie, and I was
no,
like,
hell nah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Get Out, Us, the one with Jean Jacket, Nope.
Mm-hmm.
And he also did the Candyman remake, which the Candyman remake / sequel, I still need to watch. I have it, and I just haven't watched it. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I love Candyman. It's a great movie. We love Tony Todd. We miss Tony Todd.
We liked him in Indiana Jones.
We loved him in Indiana Jones. I was so happy every time he was on screen. I'm a big Tony Todd fan. He's in a lot of movies that I love. Did you know he's in the Final Destination films?
Is he really?
He plays Bloodsworth, the guy who may or may not be Death.
Bloodsworth? What a name.
Yeah, his name's Bloodsworth. He's like a coroner. Or not a coroner. He like works. He does like embalming and stuff. And like in the first movie and the second movie, he's like the guy that explains the rules of death to the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, mortician. Sorry, such an obvious word. Was the third movie the one with the roller coaster? He's not in the third movie, but he is the voice of the announcer on the roller coaster that kills, like that is the big disaster at the beginning. Oh, he produced and wrote the screenplay. Oh, okay. Have I seen Savage Land? No, I've never heard of it.
What's Savage Land?
Normally that does. I'm gonna be honest. Normally that doesn't happen to me, where people name a horror movie and I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
God, the horror movie I want to watch for most with you is that old Japanese documentary series. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll watch that with you 100%. Well, did you see the video on the prequel one? Not the prequel, but the original thing. It's
that's
weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it as much as the Yeah, I didn't like it as much. Maybe because it just didn't go on as depth as much as the original video.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter.
Yeah. Like it's hard to appreciate it as much.
It's a zombie film that contains almost no zombies, and it's portrayed through the modern American media blitz, and it's heavily laced with racism against immigrants. It's so good.
Oh,
I haven't seen that Killing of a Sacred Deer. Okay, I haven't seen Killing of a Sacred Deer, but I know the movie front to back, and I know like the horrible thing that happens at the end. What a brilliantly heart-wrenching film. It's so fucked up.
we okay. How long?
Oh boy, the melatonin is trying to kick in.
Melatonin kicking in when I'm talking about horror, that's like a bad combination, honestly. Like, I know it helps
hold
with
on.
sleep, but like, you made like,
Not Killing of a Sacred Deer, but the name Killing of a Sacred Deer and the idea of melatonin. Have you ever seen the monster from The Ritual? Look at that thing while you're in the middle of passing out from melatonin and let me know how it goes.
monster from the... Was it a Monster Hunter movie?
Pretend it doesn't exist. It's not real. Okay, the Monster Hunter movie, I'll just tell you right now. The Monster Hunter movie is W.S. Anderson and him putting his wife in another film about a video game, and it's an isekai story about modern day military that gets transported to the Monster Hunter world. It's stupid. It's really bad.
I'm amazed that Monster Hunter's still going, man. Wait,
No,
wasn't this married to, like, is it Mila Djokovic?
yeah, Mila Jovovich.
He's so pretty.
It's practically identical to the Resident Evil movie in the sense that it's just like she plays a super badass. Here's the thing about W.S. Anderson, right? If I had a beautiful, gorgeous wife that I loved, and I was a director, and she was an actress, and she just wanted to be really badass in video game movies, I would do the same thing. Hell yeah, make my wife look sick. But like, they're
Shakes
not good
hands.
movies.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, no,
Hold on, Whip just named a fantastic film. Abby, have you seen One Cut of the Dead? That's
I've
a
never
great
heard
movie.
of it.
The premise is it's a film crew filming a zombie movie in one continuous take, and in the middle of filming, zombies attack.
Wait, like 1914, but a zombie movie?
It's so good. I
Sorry,
won't say
1917.
anything more beyond that.
Okay.
I'm not spoiling. I'm not spoiling. I'm not saying anything more beyond that.
McCoy watching you, making sure
No,
his
no,
numbers-
no. I agree with McCoy. Do not spoil One Cut of the Dead for anybody. It's such a good movie. It's so fun. That's the premise. Go watch it if you get a chance. It's pretty short, I think. Isn't it only like a little over? I'm going to check. I'm going to sound like stupid. One Cut of the Dead. It's an hour and 30. Okay, never mind. It's one of those movies where you should not look up anything about it. Yes, 100%. That premise I gave you is all you need. You didn't even really need to know that going into it, but that's like the hook, right?
Hmm.
So like that's the hook. Go watch it. I'll watch it with you if you want, Abby. Another one too. I finally, because Shudder added a bunch of J horror movies recently. I finally have seen Tokyo Gore Police. That movie is a work of art. I
want to see Tokyo Gore Police so bad.
We should watch it. It's so good.
We're gonna have a hard time after stream picking out like what movie to watch.
Well, this is a good thing though, knowing that like there's a bunch of stuff that you want to watch because you could just be like,
Yeah,
like,
and like,
you know, a day that you're free, just be like, hey, let's watch this.
and Chad's like super on board, which I'm kind of like, I'm vibing with hard. Like, Drawloween every week, essentially now, Vix.
Listen, if you want to watch them, I'll play them.
Hell yeah.
So like the only reason that I don't basically constantly watch horror movies is one, I don't want to burn myself out on them, and two, I've seen so many of them so many times that it's not that it's not entertaining to watch them. It's that I would rather be watching them with someone else.
Yeah, I
especially if they've never seen it before, because then it's like you get a fun discussion. You know what I mean?
It's funny because like we're talking about like stuff. Army started calling me a Philistine. Well, no, I call myself a Philistine once as a joke, which is like, oh, I didn't call you a Philistine. You called yourself Philistine. It's like, you don't have to say it, but it's true. Like, I'm one of these people like that. Chat, I raw dog flights. Like, I am entertained by just looking out the window. Like, that's how how weird as a person I am.
It's insane to me. You guys need to understand. Abby, before her trip to Japan, she sent me her list of movie options, and she was like, "What should I watch?" And I was like, "The Shining and Doctor Sleep." Those two. And she was like, "Yeah, okay." And she gets to Japan. I'm like, "Did you watch them?" She's like, "No."
I just looked out the window for 14 hours. Which
Netflix
is like,
now has more horror movies than I'd actually watch. I don't have a Netflix subscription anymore.
hi,
It's really
Queso.
difficult when you. Oh, hey, Queso. It's really difficult when you've seen a lot of horror movies and someone is like, "What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?" And it's like, "In what way?" Yeah, no, exactly. there are like movies that scare me in all kinds of different ways, and there's also movies that don't scare me, but the concept of them is so cool and interesting. I really want to show. You know what, Abby? You know what I really want to show you?
What do you want to show me?
I mentioned this before because you like Silent Hill, right?
Yeah.
I want to show you Jacob's Ladder.
I've heard of that one.
That is the film that was the basis for a lot of the aesthetics in Silent Hill and some of the concepts.
Okay.
And like you'll watch it and you'll be like, oh, yeah, no, I get it, 100%. And also it's just like it makes me cry at the end. I don't want
Really?
to spoil anything. It's so good. It's such a good film. Yeah, like the whole premise is it's this guy Jacob Singer, and he keeps waking up in an alternate reality where he's like married to a different woman and has a different life. And he can't tell what's going on. He doesn't know if he's going insane. He doesn't know, you know, there's a lot of confusion. It's such a good movie. It's one of those movies that does it right.
Yeah.
And if you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it, but like it does it right. My favorite character is Louis. We love Louis. He's the chiropractor.
I could use one of those right now.
Yeah.
Too real.
Is it absolute cinema? It is absolute cinema. I recommend Jacob's Ladder to everybody. It's a movie that's hard to sell because what do you say about it, right? It's not a spoiler.
Really?
There's so much I could say about it, and it would just be like, well, that's a spoiler, and that's a spoiler. Because like the big thing is the mystery of what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
So I can't say like, oh, this is what's going on. You know what I mean? I just have to kind of explain this is kind of what the mystery setup is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of just like fun details that I could say, but that also might spoil it. Like the naming of the characters is very specific, stuff like that. It's really cool.
Okay.
It's
Danny Ayeyo. Ayeyo.
Danny Ayeyo. I should also find some Finnish horror movies. We do such weird stuff with games. I'd love to see more of what we do in movies.
Oh my god. Can you fucking Finland? Like Fear and Hunger? That's like one of the best examples of Finnish horror. What is it with Finland?
The old Funger. Let me see really quick. Wait, Hatching was a Finnish horror movie? That's fair. I just typed in like Finnish horror movies to see if I've seen any. I know about Hatching. Do you know about Hatching, Abby?
I love
Troll Hunter is good.
I love this bit you have. I love this bit you have. Hey Abby, do you know this movie? Knowing you, I haven't seen a single movie.
You never know. Maybe you've heard of it. You've got Finnish fans.
I got
the one with the eggs.
fans.
Yes. The Hatching is the movie that's like, hey, what if the concept of a cuckoo bird was a horror film?
Yeah.
The little girl finds the big ass egg. Yes.
Big egg.
Do you know what a cuckoo bird does?
I know what a cuckoo bird is. It's the one which like lays its eggs in like
their
another
eggs
nest.
in another nest.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole concept of the hatching is this girl finds this big ass egg that hatches into a big ass bird.
Big ass bird.
And it's basically a cuckoo bird in like the most fucked up way. Rare exports I've seen, I don't really like it. Troll Hunter, I think one of my hottest takes is that I actually don't really like Troll Hunter. I kind of find it a little boring.
I think I've seen who's the Irish guy who does like the movie critiques on YouTube?
Yes, bird.
Yes, bird. Okay, I want to watch it now because purely out of that one comment. I don't know if it's a horror movie, but like one film I want to see in general, because people mentioned it like when I was playing Elden Ring, is Midsummer. Or Midsummer.
I don't like those. Well, okay. I don't think like Midsummer is like a bad film or anything, but I do think it would be too difficult of a watch for me.
Really?
Yeah, like, do you know what it's about?
All I know is like, again, I've just seen, like, I got to that one area in Elden Ring, and people are like, oh, it's like Midsummer. It's like, oh, I've seen the ads of that game.
Aesthetically, yeah. Midsummer is basically, at its deepest core, it's a cult film, a
Mhm.
film about a cult and a woman who gets indoctrinated into the cult, and some very uncomfortable stuff happens.
Oh,
It's like
gross.
there's nothing. I don't know. That might have sounded like I was saying that there was some
Like visual stuff.
conduct. No, there's scene. I just that kind of hard. For one, it's like it's simultaneously boring and disturbing to me. Right? It's a
Hmm.
whole lot of scenes of deals a lot with grieving. Yeah, yeah. The premise is that the main girl is grieving the death of, is it her sister or her mother or something like that, and her boyfriend's a fucking asshole and is like, why are you grieving so much, she's just dead. And like they wind up going to this midsummer thing to try and get her mind off of it. And it's the opening scene of Midsummer is actually riveting. It's a lot. Yeah, I believe it. God, have you ever seen, speaking of like openings that like literally make your like tense and stomach turn in your seat, do you guys like the Invisible Man remake from 2020? That movie, in my opinion, is so good. But it's like part of the reason it's so good is because it's so deeply uncomfortable. They do such a good job of like the opening scene, especially because this is what I thought of it. You may check it out since we've been starting this weekend. So the opening scene with absolutely no dialogue adequately gets across through this scene of her just leaving a house the level of abusive relationship that she's in. It's so like without a single word spoken, it's so uncomfortable. It's like the way that she walks quietly, what she's doing, the fact that it's the middle of the night. It's oh, so good. Almost as horrifying as watching it in the theater with my friend who loudly crunched popcorn during the set opening's dead silence.
How do you
Awkward.
crunch popcorn loudly? It's like the quietest snack.
You dig the one from the 30s? What's funny is the first version of Hollow Man I ever saw, or I just spoiled it. The first version of the Invisible Man I ever saw was Hollow Man. That's a film.
The only version of Invisible Man I've seen was like the Fox TV series from like the 90s.
Oh yeah,
That was
they
like,
have one.
yeah, they had like and I remember it activated something in me because like there's a scene with like there's an
Can we continue this
that was like
on
no
Twitch?
yeah, we can because
Activated.
like there was a like an alien woman, like a reptile woman, who used to essentially just lure guys into places and eat them. But she's obsessed with heat, so she'd like spend all her time in like this heated pool and sauna. And it was just funny because like this one, the Invisible Man was like the protagonist. I think he like just like cool. Well, you can't see him. It's like some really like like 90s special effects are just like terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I just remember him,
charmingly
like
so usually.
I just remember him like beating her up.
She's
like,
just like me for real.
You're right. God, me in like free sweaters right now because it's so goddamn cold.
I'm in
Heating men.
Meanwhile, I'm in a t-shirt and shorts.
Fuck you. I wish I could be in like in like a tank top
I told
and
you.
hot pants.
It's not just a VTuber thing. My body runs hot.
My body runs freezing. I'm literally like cold-blooded.
I literally sleep at night with my windows wide open in the winter and a fan on me because otherwise I get too hot. In the winter.
Hang on. Let me find the Invisible Man like series. Invisible Man.
Forg.
Oh, is that Lytton?
Duncan the cat says.
Oh, it's Duncan. Hi, Duncan. We love you.
Which fucker has the heat on that Hivix? My body. I need to be very clear about this. I close all the vents so the heat can't get in, and I open the windows, and I tuck a towel under my door so that the cold can't get out, and I have a fan on me, and I sleep under the covers, and I'm very cozy.
Found it. Found the Invisible Man. Look at this. Look how bad this is.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, I sent you like a screen from the Invisible Man.
My God, what the fuck? It looks like the woman from Wishmaster gets turned to glass.
Yeah.
She's like, "You can see right through me," and then she turns into glass, and then explodes and cuts off guy's face.
Litten is on my
Wishmaster.
lap. I'm lamenting because I want to open a Coca-Cola, but it spooks my silly orange son. Aw. We love you, Litten. Even if you are silly and orange. And orange.
The Wishmaster movies, the first one's good, the second one's good, and then 3 and 4 are really bad. I forget whether it was 3 or 4, whichever one takes place in the college. One of the deaths is the girl's like hitting on him, and she's like, "I wish you'd break my heart," or something like that. So I'm like, we need new writers.
Fucking dumb. That's upside down.
You want to open a Coca-Cola, but it spooks your silly orange son? Dude, I'm so thirsty right now.
Go fucking drink!
What do you mean? My glass is empty.
I'm gonna have to call you. I'm gonna have to use the H word again.
You can't. God, I can't believe I told you.
Yeah, I told you Yarny now.
God.
I know Yarny now knows. You
I
told
hate
me.
it.
Melatonin's starting to hit hard. We need to go to. Kid, please do not just go conk on the floor.
Don't conk on the floor.
Generally a bad idea.
Go get another one, you daft bat. I could, but that would mean I would have to stop chatting with Abby. She invited me, and that'd be rude.
You can walk away for a little bit.
Can I?
Actually,
you sure?
When the ads start running, I'm gonna go for a little bathroom break. You are gonna fill your glass up.
That'll be a good opportunity. When did the ads start? In like an hour?
12 minutes.
Okay, so in 12 minutes, I'll get a drink. Yeah, my throat's kind of on fire. I don't know why. Not like I've been sitting here talking with no drink.
And also, you are literally like Fire Batman.
True.
Exactly.
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 That overlay turned out so good.
I am proud of you.
I can't wait to stream again. Didn't show it off.
VTuber behavior derogatory.
No.
Yeah, VTubers not looking out for themselves.
Good
night, Ken. Thanks for jumping on in. To see you again soon.
That's why collabs are important, because VTubers don't look out for themselves, but they look out for each other.
Yep. Hi, V. Welcome on in. How you doing, lovely?
Hey, B. Weren't we talking about bees earlier?
We were talking about bees earlier.
You missed the bee discussion.
Discussion.
Bad luck, bee indeed. Did you see
Get a shot for B.
It's completely irrelevant to anything you or your chat have anything to do with. Never mind. VTubers be like, "Oops, whoopsie poopsie, I forgot to drink water for 16 hours. It's me, I'm VTuber." Yeah, me too. Abby has a whole stupid ass video about it on her YouTube.
Yep, about him being dumb.
This is why I have to be careful what I say on these collabs, because Apollo is gonna snatch it up and put it on YouTube.
We're gonna have 9 clips to stream.
Wait, what?
Apollo's clipped and made 9 clips.
Of this stream?
Yeah, you're fucked.
I'm fucked. No.
And we sent him to all your friends. Like, hey, look at this himbo.
I'm not even like established yet on my own. This is the perspective everyone's gonna have is from Abby's streams.
Like, oh, who's this cool dude? Who's this cool dude? Oh, he's a dumbass. I see. He's just like me.
Is that why I like fail girls? Because they remind me of myself?
I'd believe it. I like fail girls because they remind me of myself.
I posted on Blue Sky at one point that I was like, God, wait, what did I say? Find it. Wait, how long ago did I post? Oh, I love girls who are a certain flavor of loser. You know what I mean? Fail girls are hot as hell. What the fuck? Yeah, they are.
I am hot
We
as
love
hell.
them.
I'm
We
hag, I'm
love-
Philemon.
We love evil women
Evil
who
women.
are also fail girls.
Yep.
I always point out there's a character from Blue Archive named Aru who
Mhm.
people always tag me on because she's like her explicit goal is to be like the best criminal in the city, like the biggest and baddest criminal in the city, but she's just a complete dumbass. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the flavor. I mean,
Yeah. Like, it's kind of like me and my streams. Like, cool. I'm gonna try and be like the nicest VorTuber. Oh, like I don't even call myself a VorTuber. It's like I want to be like the nicest person in the Vor space. Like I'm just the dumbest person in the Vor space.
you have the only people I know of in the Vor space are you, Varisha, and Vex, and that's all because of either work or other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And mine barely like crosses into that honestly these days. Like I am very chill about it. Having said it though, the collab yesterday, kind of was the most it's gone into a Vor discussion for a long time.
I has Sully talked to you at all about yesterday?
Good shit.
Because I was up last night and I was going to bed, and she's like, "How you feeling?" And I was like, "I don't know. I think winter depression." She was like, "Why?" And one of the reasons why I was like, "I don't know. I kind of feel like I talked too much on Abby's stream, and I was worried that I made it worse because I was very like hyperactive during it, which I'm not usually. I kind of like. I think I kind of match the vibe of whoever I'm talking
You-
with. You
you
know
did
what I mean?
great,
Like
honestly.
this stream, I'm a lot more calm, right? It's just
Yeah,
me and
'cause-
you. We're chill, but like. And this is definitely not anything against Stella or anything, but Stella had much more gremlin energy, and I feel like I matched it really hard.
You did match it so well. It's like I was like, okay, I'm
Yep.
gonna mute you both, and immediately unmutes. Oh hey, Final Fantasy 14 dungeon talk.
I love Stella. Stella's great. That was a lot of fun. But there was a part like I kept thinking back to when I was interrupting your intro unintentionally, and I'm like, oh man, I'm such an asshole.
Beats you both to death with a shovel.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
That picture of the woman with the two leashed children.
I understand. Like, I never related to memes so much. Like, I've even about the two women scream at the cat.
Oh yeah, with the cat with the plate.
Yeah. It was like, I wonder what, like, how long it's gonna be until, like, we have that moment, and you're the cat.
Why am I the cat?
You're not you're not a woman.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're either a woman or a cat. It's true.
Yeah. For two genders, woman or cat.
Bat's close.
It rhymes. It rhymes with cat.
Yeah. One letter shy.
Yeah, the T.
Stella is 100% Gremlin, and that's why I love her. Yeah, I love Stella too. That's what I mean. Like, I didn't want to. I'm not saying anything bad about Stella whatsoever. It was more than just like on reflection after stream. I was like, oh, I hope Abby wasn't upset.
No, not at all. I had so much fun last night, honestly.
I had a lot of fun too.
Yeah, would love to have you both on again sometime.
I
already have you on.
probably, It's probably just that more though that like I don't want to make you look bad.
I do that by myself.
Yeah, but like you do it in a charming way.
There. I'll take that.
Fair.
Wait, oh shit,
I mean-
no. Oh no. Did I...
Oh, you were-
a single
okay.
part to this Gunpla?
Oh, that's so sweet of you, B. Also, I contribute to Abby looking bad. Yeah, you definitely do, Rubes.
Damn. Damn.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. Sometimes I read the shit that Rube says in chat, and I just like, I'm like, man, I should do something else.
We love Rubes.
We love Rubes, yeah, no, I love Rubes.
One of
The two sides of chatters.
but the two sides of mods.
Oh yeah, Rubes is your mod, true. That's why you permaban her so often.
Because mods can't leave their own messages. Also, look at this. We got like a halfway up. Like you, I don't think before I say things. True.
Wait, was Rube saying that to me or you?
Wait, yeah, actually, it's a good point. We don't think, do we? We have the same
We
brain
don't-
cell.
We have one brain cell, and sometimes it gets shared between us, and we have one thought. And we
And
go, exactly.
exactly, with 4 Ys, and like you just like looking at women. It's like, oh hey, evil white-haired women.
Abby will just send me a picture of a woman, and we both do our own individual neuron activated emotes. Which is great because they look like they're looking at each other.
It's weirdly concerning, bro, how like in sync we
Think
again
twice,
like
bestie. I don't even think once. True.
true. God, like just think about what we saw earlier with Pudge.
Oh god, yeah. I hope that's one of the clips.
I do too. If it's not, I'm going back into the VOD and like making that one.
Screw you for denying my fave white-haired woman. Wait, who's your favorite white-haired woman?
Does Maiev have white hair? I don't know. I don't know.
Maiev
Wow.
from World of Warcraft?
Does she have white hair?
A good question. My favorite white-haired woman from World of Warcraft is Whitemane. Her name is literally Whitemane.
Yeah, I know Whitemane.
And then she has a clone called Pale Tress. Always funny.
That's such a stupid name. Ain't gonna lie.
I typed in Maiev and I got Queen Maiev from The Boys, a different show.
That's a series I'm never gonna get into. I tried doing with comics too.
This picture has her with blue hair. Oh wait, she does have white hair in the game. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the prison part. Oh my god, it's Stellar. Stella, we
Stella.
were just talking about you.
Hi Stella, we love you. I love you more.
We love you. I love you. I love you platonically. Abby loves you carnally.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, we were
I
talking
get
about how
my-
much fun we had yesterday.
Yeah. I was gonna say the word romantically, not carnally, but yeah, carnally works too.
We were talking about yesterday and how Abby doesn't want either of us ever in the same room again.
Yeah, no, you two are dangerous together.
Great friend potential, yeah.
It's like staring at each, like it'd be like staring at each other, like a like a parent says to their kid. It's like I don't even hang around with that person anymore. They're a bad influence. You two are bad influences.
We're bad influences on each other.
You are.
I just noticed that your title is Hag Hands and Gundams.
Yeah, these are working hag hands. By
True.
My nasty ass nails.
Hardworking Hag Hands. How? So, okay, really quick. To discuss the actual content of your stream, shocker, I know. Not
Mhm.
just me talking about horror movies and stuff like that. So you have the whole upper body done, right?
Yeah, all for body.
So do you think you're gonna like finish this in one stream?
Honestly, kind of thinking about it, but at the same time, how much more instructions are there? Oh god, it's fucking guns too.
The one time where Vix wins and there are no clips of it. Oh, why aren't
Honestly,
there clips of it?
I'm kind of tempted to like finish a bit early because I've had a long ass day. I'm not used to working on Fridays anymore. Because like you know,
If you gotta end early, you gotta end early.
yeah, I'm gonna do I might finish this off stream. Or we finish this off next time, next time I do one of these, because like this is mostly
Yeah,
testing
save
out
it
this
for the
new
next
camera.
time.
Like this is me testing out this camera, which I love. This is a webcam, like a special webcam, like hand cam stuff. It's meant for like teachers.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, like if you search visualizer, and like this has been real good. Also, ad starting soon in a second, so yeah, I'll start.
Oh my god, I can finally refill my drink.
Yeah, you can do. I'm gonna put things away and change to
After what? How many hours have we been going?
2. You've not had a drink in like over 2 hours. Wait,
You think
yeah,
it's
no,
only 2 hours? You think I had a drink before I joined your stream?
I don't think you did. I don't think. Go
I'm
hydrate,
gonna refill
Bleach.
my drink. I'm gonna hydrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna change this over to the main stream screen, which, as I mentioned earlier, this layout, this overlay, you may not see for much longer because I'm probably gonna change this to something a bit different for a bit. My little Borbos up here, the Admiral, the Ducefe, the Apollo, the Dom, the Blaha, the Lumpy, and the can't believe I forgot his name, my little Wiggle Man. Yeah, we're gonna make some more room. So you can see more of a gameplay, and just streams in general. But, for now... Where is it? Yeah, I'm changing screens. Oh, and ad breaks are in progress, so I do apologize, chat. Oh, there we go. You can say Tiny Vix in that corner. Make myself a little bit more room.
I took a sip.
You had a
But I'm also
sip.
tiny. Why am I tiny?
There you go.
I love when women love women. Fair.
That's very true and valid.
Oh, there we go. Look, I'm big.
Yeah,
There's
it's
two of me.
only just one of you. There you go. You can be smaller now. You can be a bit smaller.
Are you you're ending our stream?
Yeah, I think I'll finish it. I think I'll finish it now. I'm just generally tired, honestly.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I can say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, I'm glad you dropped back. You came back in too, because I wanna go through some stuff. Like, one thing I wanna mention is, yeah, thank you for supporting me. Chat, watching my streams is free, but living is not. So if you do want to support me in my streams, and the mission to get a brand new PC, which most of the parts are here. Well, sorry, no, most of the parts have been ordered. But like, the bitch known as Amazon has like failed to deliver 3 days in a row. It's like, and I don't even have a chance to like complain. They're just like, hey, you can cancel your order for a refund.
Yeah,
No, no.
You've been waiting 3 days for these parts. Do you want to maybe cancel? We just don't feel like delivering them to you.
Yeah, it's like, hang on. No. You are significantly cheaper than everywhere else. I am sticking to my order. You are going to fulfill this obligation of me giving you money. And, yeah, for real, like, a little bit. Ugh. Yeah. You want to support stream, and try and get new, like, try and get... The idea and the aim is a PC. Well, the vast majority of it is going to be done. The Monster Hunter Wilds beta. Which is...
The beta.
The beta.
It's early February, isn't it?
Yeah, the 9th, right?
Something like that. I was gonna do it, and then I found out there's not actually anything updated about it other than they added Gypceros.
Apparently some, like, performance upgrades too, right?
No. Not in the,
Really?
not in the beta.
Well, I'm still gonna try it
That's
out.
what I thought. When I first heard about it, that's what I thought. Is like, oh, they're gonna have some of the performance upgrades and show how much better it's become, but apparently not. They've openly come out and said, like, this is the exact same beta, we're just adding Gypceros. And I'm like, okay. Never mind. I'm not interested. I'll wait for the full game.
Ugh, that's kind of lame. I mean, I just want to try that stuff out.
Lame. And then, you know what else just got announced?
What just got announced?
The Night Rain not early access, but the Night Rain network test, and it's only for consoles, not for PC.
Ew, no, don't do that to me.
That's awful. I was like, ooh, play Night Rain early. That sounds super fun. Where's the Steam logo?
Gross, no. Gross, just gross.
Yeah, no, super gross. At the very least, it's only going to be like $40 for when the game releases. I mean, they have announced that.
At least game's cheap. But at the same time,
Yeah,
they're being cheap and not doing a PC.
I'm so frustrated. How do you not have a network test on the PC?
Oh, that's so lame.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to end your stream on a downer.
Nah, I'm not even streaming it now because I still have more to say. Yeah, like tomorrow probably gonna do some I got TCG card sim on the cards, but because we did some of that yesterday, I might change things around and I might play some Pokemon instead. I've
Which
never
Pokemon?
See, I haven't played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet yet. and I have Pokemon Scarlet in my in my Switch. It's been like in my Switch for years. Like the thing is like
have the good version.
yeah, because it's got the Hot Woman.
Hot woman, yes, I love her. I never drew her. I should.
You should. You
Good.
should draw me as
I've
dressed
drawn.
up as a.
Have you seen the Paldean mom? I've drawn her.
Okay, you have to show me after stream. But yeah, I'm thinking like we could play we'll play some Pokemon tomorrow. A version of the game. I still need to try out my Switch capture card on stream. And I have my bright pink controller already. I'm just gonna vibe. And y'all will get to see the amazing nicknames I have for Pokemon. Like, they're so good.
That'll be so fun. Actually, I'd love to watch you play Pokemon. I am one of the probably few Scarlet and Violet fans. I actually think that this, despite the bugs, they were genuinely. Scarlet was such a fun time that it's the first time in any Pokemon game that I completed the Pokédex.
Wow. For me, the Pokemon game I loved the most of recent memory was Scarlet. So not Scarlet, X and Y. Y.
Oh, X and Y, yeah.
X and Y were so good.
Shiny hunting is real fun with it. Yeah, it's also the first time in Pokemon I've ever like genuinely shiny hunted.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a fun. There's a lot of haters of it, and I get it.
I remember seeing
personally,
performance issues at start.
I personally, I think that Game Freak needs to. Well, no, not even Game Freak. I think that the Pokemon Company needs to get out of their own fucking ass and let Game Freak take more than a fucking year to develop a game.
Well, that's what they're doing
But,
with
yeah.
the Legends games, just like set up an experimental thing. And
Yeah.
I really liked Legends Arceus. I never finished it because like, hey, Switch Lite, it's a BS console. It's not comfortable to play on. And there's no capture. You can't like video out of it, which is why I never played it on stream.
You think they're trying to do that now? See, I mean, like mainline. If they do it with a mainline game, I'll be impressed. A side game like Arceus or what is it? ZA is the new one.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, yeah, that's an experimental game. And I'll tell you what, I similar to you, I really liked Arceus, but I never finished it. Looking forward to Z.
Yeah, ZA, I will be playing on stream. Like, I know that for a fact. And it might be a game where, like, it might be like Elden Ring, where I play it, I stream, like, a full week. Like, how much, like, how excited I was for that game. I love open world stuff. Make them really
Open world is
small and put
fun.
them on top of the chat.
No, don't listen to Fudge. Don't listen to Ome. She's a villain.
She's a villain?
It's putting him on the top shelf. Don't. That's where Abby's glasses go.
Yeah, I just want my glasses, girl. There you go.
But no,
You see.
yeah. God, that would be fun. Do you know? No, don't shrink me. Don't shrink me. You know what I actually was doing on stream? Pokemon related. A Moemon playthrough, and I was thinking, because, I mean, cute girls, right?
Cute girls.
I was wondering if I could, like, one of the things I could do would be like a Moemon Nuzlocke. I think would be fun or something.
Ooh.
I've never done a Nuzlocke before.
And
Imagine
sounds-
a Nuzlocke, but instead of just losing a cute animal when it faints, you're losing a waifu.
oh no.
How is Moemon? I mean, it's just Pokemon with cute sprites.
It's just
you know what I mean?
it's just like a what you call it?
I think that I'll say this. I think the designs are genuinely really good for the most part. That like they're really cute designs that do really evoke the Pokemon
Yeah.
they're based on. And there's some really creative ideas. I think Gajinkas. So keep in mind, I think Gajinkas are really, really cool. Just not just Pokemon, but just like any Gajinka. Anytime you take something that is not like a human character and you turn it into a human character while keeping all of its features in creative ways, that's such a cool creative idea.
I agree.
I love to do it. I love to do it. I love to see it. I love to see other people's ideas. So a game like Moemon really appeals to me in that respect as well, where it's just like, damn, some of these designs are really creative and cool.
Oh, I'm looking at some of these sprites for I think it's which Moemon is this? Is it... I've never idea which Moemon. There's so many Moemons. Holy shit! I thought it was just for one game.
Moemon is like, as like a concept, is really popular.
Oh my god, I love the Ludicolo. Ludicolo is such a good Pokemon.
Oh, he's
And then
cool.
the
Mowing lawn.
Houndoom is still good. Like there's a Pokemon fan game wiki and some fandom. I'm sorry to say. Okay, what is Pokemon H version? I'm scared of what the H stands for.
Yeah.
What is Pokemon
Oh,
H
have you
version?
seen? Here's the.
Oh, it is exactly. Wait, yeah,
Abby,
see,
Abby, you gotta back out.
I'm trying to back out, but it's like stuck in a loop. Do not look at Pokemon H.
Wait, what do you mean it's stuck in a loop, Abby? I'm scared.
You know when you try and go back a page, but it doesn't.
There's in the upper right corner of your
Yeah,
browser.
yeah.
There's an X.
Yeah.
That will save you.
I just closed the tab. Thing is, like, some of these designs are. Oh god, I'm just seeing this one thumbnail. It's like, this is a cool design.
Just look at the stuff I'm DMing you. Oh,
Yeah, that
actually,
is
you know
cute.
what? One of actually my favorites. I just thought it was so cute. Was here. What's the early form? What's the first form of Swoobat?
Woobat.
Woobat.
Yeah,
Woobat and Swoobat I both thought were really cute.
like- Woobat's a good bean. Do you like the fact that Woobat's the original Woobat, like the base Woobat, it's
look at
its big eye isn't actually an eye, it's its nose.
for one thing, they're maids, which is brilliant. But also
Yeah.
just like look how cute the designs are.
Aw, protect them at all costs.
Woobat
I'll have
and
you evolve
Swoobat.
through
And yeah,
friendship too.
And yeah, I don't know why anyone ever thought that was an eye. I've heard a couple of people say that, and I'm like, what? It's like very obviously a nose. What do you mean?
I thought it was an eye for the longest time. I thought it was
You're
just like a
crazy.
heart-shaped pupil. Yeah, I thought it was a heart-shaped pupil. No, Cookie, don't gaslight me like this, chat. You must have known people who thought it was an eye.
No, you are the first person I think that has ever told me to my face that you thought it was an eye.
That's it, you're gonna have a shelf.
What? You can't do this.
Stay there. You actually look kind of good up there, actually.
No, I don't want to be up here.
The pose is perfect.
I'm drawing a new PNG tonight.
Pudge, oh my, if you're still in chat, look at this little baby man.
Wait, which part is the eye again? There is no eye. The eyes are hidden.
No, it does have eyes. You can see the eyes. They're like closed eyes. It's like a little W. It's like an ooh face.
It's like covered in fur.
Yeah, but you can see like the zigzagging.
You crazy.
Oh, this sounds good.
You know, I used to play Pokemon Masters, and if there's one thing that game made me realize is Claire has the craziest hips in the series.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sylvie best character though, because I relate to her so much. Well, aesthetically at least, is Iono from Scarlet and Violet, because Iona's got like such a cute, bubbly design, but her team is just it's birds and like certified little guys, which is my aesthetic.
She's also a closet hag.
And a VTuber.
Yeah. Do you know about the voice? Not the voice line, but the dialogue in the game you can get.
No, I'm about to play. You know, I'm playing it tomorrow.
Well,
Fuck it.
Yeah, just play it. It's fun.
We'll play it tomorrow. We'll find out. We'll find out.
I sent you Claire from Pokemon Masters. She's insane.
Such a good design.
It is. I love Claire. Claire and like Lorelai are some of my like top Poke girls.
Lorelai's so pretty. What about Karen?
Karen is gorgeous. There's like a lot. I mean, Pokemon has generally some really great design. Look, okay, so you know how I was like, you know how I was saying about like, so what I love about Lorelai, other than her looks, do you know about the Pokemon plushies?
No.
So okay, so in the version, I think it's Pokemon Yellow, whichever one has the Sevi Islands. She lives on one of the islands, and you can visit her house. And for every, I think it's like 8 times or 4 times you beat the Pokemon, the Elite Four. So essentially, every like 4 or 8 or whatever times that you beat her, another plushie gets added to her house, because she gets so frustrated by her losses, she buys plushies to make herself feel better. And I just think that's like insanely cute.
Aw.
Is it 25 times? I thought it was less than that. You can eventually just fill her house with plushies, though.
I like that.
It's so adorable.
That's so
Like,
fun.
there's something about a grown-ass woman comforting herself with plushies is adorable.
Me looking at a bed covered in plushies. Do you know my 5-foot tall goose?
I do know about your 5-foot tall goose here.
Yeah, I have a 5-foot tall goose. I have like fish plushies. I have whale sharks.
Yeah, you got a billion plushies.
I need more plushies though. This is why I want like move out and have my own space. I want like something like McCoy with our amazing plush. To be honest, McCoy's plushie collection kind of scares me.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I had that space. It's so good. Okay.
Guys, how can I romance a girl and not her plushie? Is a coward, probably. I love the post that's like
Hydrate.
I love the post that's like the guy watching as before him and his girlfriend have sex, she turns each of her individual plushies away so that they can't watch.
I'm gonna
so
be
cute.
real. I'd do that.
It's so cute.
Like I don't want to corrupt them. It's like when Manga when Manga used to live with me. Like I was like, oh no, you cannot be in this room. Or
So like
you cannot be here while I'm pooping. You cannot be exposed to filth.
there's a whole thing where like, so because Abby knows the types of women I like, but she also knows the type of guy I am, and it confuses some people who don't know me very well, because I'll look at some of these women and I'll just be like, oh, she's adorable, and she's like a character like Balalaika from Black Lagoon, and they look at me like weird. I have like such a weakness for like a hard woman who's like tough or like cold or badass or something with like a secret soft side. I just think it's so the dichotomy is so great.
It's a good vibe.
I just headcanon a lot of these things.
You should.
I think Balalaika likes to cuddle. Fuck you.
Okay, you know what? Because I said I was gonna end like 20 minutes ago, I'm gonna write this out now because
Okay,
it's been
yeah,
fun.
sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It's
The
fun.
The problem is the topic moved to beautiful women, and we could just talk your ears off. Me and Abby both.
Yeah, we do like women here. Also,
We love women.
we love women. Okay, chat. I'm gonna raise into Tommy, who is just chatting with Momo. Tell me the full women. I'll be back here tomorrow with some Pokemon Scarlet,
I'll probably be in chat, but I won't be in stream.
and we're gonna be vibing, we're gonna be grooving, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Raid message is gonna be a simple, a Webo raid.
Oh,
Trust me. A Webo.
Wait, we should save our Webos and make people gift 5 subbies to Hero Webos.
Yeah, you can give 5 subs to Hero Webos on my stream. You should do that before the end of the stream. There's only like 30 seconds left, a minute or two, right?
There's 17 people in here, which is like over 100 subs. We could do it.
Yeah. 5 times 17. That's more than 100.
I don't know.
If you're gonna hang out
Close
the
enough.
stream, you can find me on my socials, Blue Sky, YouTubes, and Discord. Go follow Vix Ackery, catch up with our stream. What are you playing this week, Vix? Hurry.
Soul Reaver 2.
When are you doing that?
Ideally this Saturday, but if something
Good
comes
stuff.
up, it'll be Sunday.
Right.
Look at that!
A level.
Oebo.
Okay, we're gonna
My
go down in a
timing is
second.
off.
Okay, yeah, we're going down in 10 seconds. Chat. Hey, thank you very much. Love y'all. See you next time.
you,
Goodbye.